fault.
Zer.
I hear big snicks.
Snicker pulling up already. Does she have a top 20 list ready for us?
Yo.
Alright,
Yo, Matt.
What?
I'm like, he said, "Let your nuts drop." Why did you say that shit, bro?
Cause the nigga's acting like a bitch about some characters, bro. Like, come on, dog.
Oh no.
They looking at your tweets, bro, and they fucking.
I don't even want to start the top 20 yet, bro. Like, we live right now, but I want to talk about this.
Live? Oh shit, my bad.
Nah, do your thing, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, where
Aight.
the fuck is my friend code at?
Alright, this is a top 20 stream. We included everybody on Wano. This is going to be unprofessional as fuck, but we're just going to get straight into the list. Everybody on Wano, we're not including the Big Mom Pirates, except for Paris Pearl, because he seems to have some relevance in the arc. But yeah, that's about it for the introduction.
What about Smoothie, Daifuku,
Nah,
and Mondor?
Nah, they ain't included.
Mondor would be number 19 at least.
Number 19, Mondo.
What?
Steve Bo. This is going to be funny as fuck. Alright.
Come on, son.
Let me look at the Excel right now. Okay, it turns out you are first, Vor. Hit me with your number 20, Vor.
My number 20 is Killer.
Killer at number 20? Alright.
Yes,
Killer number 20.
You young boy.
Why is he in your number 20, bro? If you want to give an explanation. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
I wanted to put him on the list because I respect, vice captains, and I feel like he's deserves to be the vice captain, but I just can't see him over anybody else on the list.
Who is that?
Killer.
No, I'm saying, who is that talking?
Oh, that's Vor, bro.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
that's my first time hearing. That's my first time hearing a nigga voice.
That's Vor. We also got someone else that you guys don't know, like hasn't come in streams before. Jagan, my homie Jagan on here. So yeah, that's another new voice you're gonna be hearing.
The goat himself, or gotta go the fuck on
Twitter.
Alright, Sin, hit me with your number 20, bro.
I got who's who at 20.
Who's who?
Yes, sir.
See, in the number 20, there's never really much to talk about. We're gonna have more to talk about. When we get
I just don't respect the Topi Ropo like everyone else does, so I put him at 20.
20 is pretty high, bro.
bro.
20 pretty high, bro. What do you mean sleeping on him?
I mean, we didn't have that many. We didn't have that many good picks. We didn't have that many good people to pick from, bro. Like,
the problem
what are you talking about, bro? There's so many. I bet. I want to see your list. We don't have that many people to talk about. The amount of people I wanted to include that I couldn't include annoyed me, bro.
I'm big sleep.
Alright. Matt, you got the list ready?
Nah, just skip me, bro. I'm trying to look at this tier thing that you sent me to make this real quick. My fault, bro.
Nah, do your thing, bro.
I ain't have no intention of coming to the stream at first, but I thought it would be pretty fun. If you're feeling wild, the fact that you put that's wild, Fiji.
Yeah, I had to include that just for the niggas that are feeling wild.
Oh, hell, bro. I guarantee you half of Steve-O's list is going to come from that.
Back.
We're not even gonna be people on the list.
Hey, Fiji. I was just about to say people pointing out that you put it at number 30.
Yeah. I just changed it. I just changed it.
Who the hell is Kuni, Kaku, and Suke?
Who's the what? Oh no, those are like on your Banshu. Nah, I put that if you're feeling wild, bro. Like
the fact that I don't know them is troubling.
That's Oniwa Banshu. That's the fucking Kyoshiro family. The Kuni, Kaku, and Suke. The four dudes, Cho, Tsunagoro, those guys, that's the fucking Yakuza bosses. Heat and Wire, the Kid Pirates. I don't know, bro. I just included everybody. You know what I'm saying? Heat and Wire top 20.
Bro, what do you mean? They fit to go crazy.
Steve, bro, come on, bro. It ain't your list.
Crazy.
Alright, okay.
I know. I don't believe nothing that Steve-O says.
Come on, bro.
Alright, cool. We skipping Matt. We going on to Jits. Jits, hit me with your number 20.
Okay, before I answer, nothing Big Mom related, right? Pirate wise?
No Big Mom Pirates except for Peros Peril. That's the only one we included.
Oh crap!
And
we can
Big
include
Mom
him?
and Big Mom herself.
Yeah.
Might have to change my list then.
Alright, cool. We can skip you if you want. We can skip you.
Yeah, come back to me. I'll come back at another point in time.
Hey,
Steve-O, you lagging, bro. What'd you say?
Yeah, you just went into the Matrix, bro.
So you gotta have faith. Smoothie is gonna be relevant.
No. Smoothie is gonna be relevant. How fucking long have niggas been saying this? No. Anyways, Jagan, hit me with number 20, bro.
Saying it at the wrong time.
We got Kawamatsu.
Kawamatsu, alright, respectable.
Yes, sir.
Kawamatsu, number 20. Yes, we. Draco! Hey! Draco, number 20.
I got Shootenmaru.
Oof, that's kind of low to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Doji? Word?
Ashura Doji, number 20? Oof.
I don't fuck with the retainers but Denjiro.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's...
Yeah, he doesn't fuck with their butts.
So the only two you have are Shootenmaru and Denjiro. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
Interesting.
Tobiroko are better than fucking...
So you're not including Nekomamushi and Inuarashi in their super forms?
No, they're in there. Yeah,
okay.
in there too.
By the way, they're two separate picks, right? You know that. They're not one pick.
Yeah, I know. The only reason they're in there is because Sulong. They weren't, I'd probably be like barely out of it.
Yeah, I feel it. Silvers, who you got number 20, bro?
All right, before I say anything, Matt, check the blacks on Twitter. And my number 20 is Kawamatsu.
Kawamatsu?
I got you, bro.
Bet. Kawamatsu. I'm going to go check the blacks too. Stebo, number 20. You ready?
Yeah, what's up? Number 20. Oh, damn. Hold on. Skip me.
Skip you? Bet, I'm going to skip you.
Yeah.
JD!
That man gone.
See, that's wild.
That man gone. That man gone.
That's crazy.
I think Gray has Smash Community for number 20. You can go to the last person. I think I have my dude ready.
Oh, so Stebo said skip, and then Jay, is Jay here?
Jay is AFK?
Yeah, he busy
He's
fighting.
here,
Yeah, no, he busy. He's taking on the world right now. Alright, I'm gonna share my number 20. Ooh! This is a painful one. Yeah, I got Sanji. Sanji at number 20.
That's too much credit, bro.
I didn't want to include him. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It struggled. I struggled to put him in this list, but you know.
This is coming from someone that's unbiased about Sanji.
This is
Yo, my mic has been muted this whole time. I've been screaming Kawamatsu.
Oh, you've been
screaming. I've been screaming. Yeah.
Like you can be biased against Sanji, but like be unbiased when it comes to power scale on him. I don't like the guy, but I'm unbiased when it comes to power scale.
Like bro, like if you see who I have on this list and who I don't have on this list, like bro, I have Sanji above some strong folks.
Because you're human.
I know, but like
AG, I don't believe anything that you're saying.
I have Sanji. All I have to say is I don't have who's who on my list, bro, and I have Sanji. That's something.
That's actually kind of
a problem. That's actually a problem.
Wait,
like, I have Sanji above who's
Sanji
who,
being
bro.
in the top 20.
Yo, let the mate go. We'll tackle it later. We'll tackle it later.
Let him fucking go, mate.
I have my number 20, Fiji, sir.
Fucking hell, mate. You go.
I fucking hate you.
Why does he sound like he's from like
Driz.
fucking Peaky Blinders, bro? What the hell?
Driz, number
All right,
20.
so my original number 20, my original number 20 was Killer, but since I'm allowed Para Sparrow, I will put Para Sparrow. In my heart of hearts, I would want to put Killer, but honestly, he's shown nothing.
For real.
Nothing.
And I just can't put him on good faith at that spot.
I feel it.
Yeah, I'll fuck with it.
Understandable.
I fuck with it. Are we all impersonating Fiji for this?
No.
I fuck with it.
I just said I fuck with it. That's all.
This is my actual accent, mate.
Fucking hell, mate.
Oh, wow.
I will find out later. But...
I fuck with her or whatever.
Stebo, you got a number 20 ready for me yet, Stebo? Or should we move on to the 19s?
I think I'm gonna make you mad with my 20. Skip me.
No, say it if you're gonna make people mad. Say it. Like.
Say you're 20, bro.
No, because I'm still trying to figure it out, and I realized I left a nigga out that's gonna make a lot of people go like, whoa.
If you left out Zorro, kick up the court.
I'm trying to figure it out.
So maybe just go.
Matt, you finally work something out?
No.
I bet. Vor, hit me with your 19.
I started from the top, and I'm going down bottom.
Yeah, I feel it.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Why?
No, started from the top. Now
He's giving mad top.
Whoa, pause.
A nigga out here giving that.
Giving that toppy top.
All right, number 19. Let's go.
I'm a little too happy about a nigga giving top.
Hey, y'all got a Smash tournament in a few hours, bro. I'm trying to finish this before that
we gotta make the smooth transition. No ignorance.
Facts.
Oh,
No,
my fault.
Oh, there's
No ignorance.
There's gonna be
I know,
ignorance.
like-
Ignorance is
No, it's straight business, man.
you can't avoid the ignorance.
It's your business.
It's more than
man.
20 people. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's too many blacks.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really didn't want to.
It's your business shit, man.
Oh, hey,
Bro,
boy, what's
it's
your
more
19,
than-
boy?
All right, who's going right now?
This board turn,
Four.
I think.
It's my turn.
Alright.
At number 18, I have Sulong.
19.
19.
I'm about to say 18, my nigga. God damn.
At number 19, I have Sulong Inura.
Inu. Alright, man. I'm just gonna write Inu. I'm guessing you have Neko at 18, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well just write him now. So yeah. So Inu, Neko, 19, 18. What about you, Sin? What you got 19?
Yeah, Killer at 19.
Killer at 19. I fuck with it. The respect on Killer, we like it. We like to see it around it. Dritz, you got number 19 yet?
Yeah, 19 is Neko, 18 is Inuarashi.
You have Inu over Neko. That's like the first time I heard that.
Yeah.
They're like the same though. Wait, cause which one lost a leg? Inu.
Inuarashi did.
Inu
Nekomushi lost his arm.
leg.
Yeah, so Inu lost the leg. He should be under, nigga.
Inuarashi also, though, out of the two of them, after losing his leg, he went to even with Ashura Doji.
Okay. Yo, yeah, that did happen.
Without a leg.
Yeah, that did happen.
Bro.
Jagan, who you got for number 19 for me, bro?
Sanji.
Sanji? Wow, a step higher than me.
Min smoke Sanji.
I respect it. I ain't gonna lie, he nearly never made. I kind of put him there out of pity, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah. I put him above who's who.
I put him in there out of pity.
I put him above who's who, bro. That's fucking insane. I don't even know if I believe that, but I
Quit trying to hype yourself up. No.
Anyways,
it's fucking insane, mate.
Fucking crazy, mate.
Jacob, hit me with a 19, bro.
Sasaki, bro.
Another nigga that ain't make my list, Sasaki.
The thing is, right, like, I had high hopes for him, who's who, and now Ulti, I thought they would be a top Topiropos, but man got folded so quick, so I was like, I don't know. I dropped him down.
He got folded, huh?
I mean,
yeah.
Your first mistake was believing that Oda was gonna do anything with a woman.
Ooh.
It's Sasaki, though. Like, Ulti is
No, you
fucking
said
fire.
Ulti.
Yeah, she's fire. What do you mean? He hyped her up more than anyone else used to get. Yo, he trolling.
And then she got one shot.
Ulti did that thing.
No.
What do you mean?
She got one shot to hype up. No. She got one shot to hype up Yamato. For all we know, Yamato is the strongest person in the alliance.
Ulti probably not even down for the count yet.
Jacob spitting. Jacob spitting.
She's probably dead.
No.
Jacob spitting.
This man Luffy got knocked out.
He's probably dead. I'm screaming.
Yamato was the son of Kaido. He was Thunder
And he
Baba.
caught her off guard, too.
Caught her off guard, right.
Yamato, this is the thing. It all depends on where you have Yamato on this list, too. That's something that matters, too.
He shouldn't be on the list.
Why shouldn't he be on the list?
He got scaled, bro.
No, let's not get into that. Just do the fucking list.
Yeah.
He should be on the list for sure. If fucking Sanji's on the list, Yamato's gotta be on the list. What? Trolling.
Wait, why is that an argument?
What is the correlation? We know nothing about Sanji. We know nothing.
Because there's one hit that he did to Ulti that was giving the works to Luffy. Like, that puts him above Sanji clearly. Like, what?
Wait, giving the works to Luffy?
Let's just keep going, man. But
I'm just saying,
God,
you don't want to hear the facts. You don't want to hear the facts. I can't change that.
All right, Draco, number 19, Sasaki. I like it. Yeah. Silvers, number 19.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I got Kiku.
Kiku? What the fuck? Kiku?
Bro, were you saying Yamato shouldn't be on the list?
I mean, at least Kiku had more than like 3 panels.
Bro, that one panel was. Okay, whatever.
So I have to ask you: is this simply because you're trying to somehow, through Kiku, push your Tashigi agenda? Somehow.
It has to be linked back to the Tashigi agenda some way, somehow.
It really isn't.
Is it really?
It's really not. At this point, I really don't even want Tashigi to come to Wano. It's just gonna make her look even worse than she already is.
Alright.
And how is that linking back to Shigi? Kiku's a dude.
Well, it's the soul of a woman.
Hey,
the soul Soul's my ass. Kiku's the dude.
Nigga put Kiku. Ayo, don't. You gonna get cancelled for that. Guys in the chat, please don't clip that. Don't put it on Twitter. I love my nigga Silvers. I don't want my nigga Silvers to
clip it.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Clip it.
Why is Kiku above Kawamatsu?
Yeah, why the hell is Kiku above Kawamatsu?
They're interchangeable, damn it.
I don't know. No, nigga, no.
Hold up. Y'all jumping down at me for putting Kiku, but not jumping down at the last nigga who had fucking Yamato, who literally just showed up.
Okay, I just came back. No, I came back at the right time.
You can make an argument.
So we've been on Draco anyway, so like, what's the problem?
Bro, there's no chance that you actually think Kiku has more bang, to be honest, Kiku than Yamato.
Yeah, bro. Like honestly, nah.
Why?
Like, Yamato has top. He's a top 10 nigga, bro.
He's the son of Kaido, and he pulled the Thunder Bagua.
It's other shit.
No,
okay, name one thing that's impressive from Kiku that makes you say, "Oh my gosh, it has more bang to be on the list."
It's a dude.
Yo, Kiko raw. What you mean?
Oh, Bow in the chat. Hold up. Bow in the chat. This is your fault, nigga. You late. You know, and the stream was full. Bye. Catch you next time. Anyways.
He said bye. Damn, that's the energy.
No. We'll get into more. Let's get into the next person.
Bro, I hit him up like 5 times. Anyway, Steve-O, what's your crazy number 20 you were talking about? Hit me with it.
Oh, I thought it would be crazy. Well, I guess it is kind of crazy because the way we reacted with yours. But after I worked it all out, I'm like, damn, I agree. I got Sanji at 20.
Oh, let's go! I respect
Steve-O?
it. And this is a Sanji wanker, and I put it at the same level. So this is how you need to.
That's interesting.
This is how you guys need to.
I don't want to hear anything else until I see more what's on Steve-O's list. So that's
I think I made a substantial list.
Come on, folks.
That's crazy how like we're hyping up Sanji, man.
Now I'm not even hyping him up, right?
Page one got to be on the list. Like, what are we doing?
This is the thing, right? The fact that me, someone who shits on Sanji, put him on the same fucking number as Steve-O, who be defending Sanji every fucking day, is very telling of how trash Sanji is.
No, the problem is with that feature.
Wait. How does that make Sanji trash?
Because I put him...
Why we doing this, bro?
It's a conversation, bro. Relax. I don't know why you complaining about a conversation.
That's why you can't take niggas nowhere, bro.
Matt.
It's a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand how people get mad.
Matt, you made a substantial list. Who's your number? Who are you on 20 and 19? 20 and 19.
Peril, Sparrow, and then Sanji.
Okay. I like it.
Okay, all right, mate. Yeah.
I had Pearl Sparrow at 21.
Hey, my nigga Jay, stop.
I'm British, so I can actually do this. I'm British, so I have a right.
You do. Everybody else in the stream,
have a complete right.
Steve-O, number 19. I know we just came for you.
Oh yeah, I gotta get my 19. My 19 is Zorro.
Yo, that's fast. Okay, no. Steve-O's list is good now. Let's go, Steve-O. Good job.
Steve-O is hooping today.
No, see, that's unbiased because he put them next to each other. Good job, Steve-O.
Steve-O is a fucking king, bro. What you mean?
Steve-O is just trying to appease everybody. That's trash. No chance.
No, that's Steve-O.
Wait.
That's Steve-O being fair about
you would know that's definitely
Zorro at 9 Who do you have above this nigga, bro? I need to find out.
Yo, you are upset, my nigga.
Like, I ain't upset. I'm shocked.
You're upset.
I was just happy.
We're not reading the same story, bro.
Truce and equal to Mihawk.
Escape. Alright, Jay, hit me at 19.
So for me, my number 19 is Sicilian. Sulong Sicilian, that is.
What?
Sicilian.
Sicilian. Yo,
you know who that is.
I started to put Sicilian up there. I started.
So what? Like, I don't understand. Like, what's wrong?
I put him in the if you're feeling wild section for a reason.
The question of why.
Bro, I need to push Sicilian on the screen right now because I don't think people even remember this guy. I don't even think niggas.
Sicilian is in Nurashi's right hand man.
I love it.
That's the Nurashi's right hand man.
Bro.
All right. Hey, y'all already know I'm putting respect on any cat, so you feel me?
That's what I'm saying. Let these niggas know.
Hey, like
Sulong Sicilian is different.
He's fitting right now.
Is this those one? Is this that kind of stream? Is that where we're going today?
Oh God, what you talking about?
On God, no cap, as they say.
Jay, you better have Neko and Inu top 5.
Listen, too long Sicilian is different, nigga. Like y'all don't know. Y'all keep sleeping. Keep sleeping on my boy.
Hey man, my 19 and 18 is Neko and Inu, so like I might as well give them at the same time. Neko and Inu. I have Inu above. I have Neko above Inu, but they're basically equal.
Them niggas are ass anyway.
Sicilian over Kawamatsu.
Bro, Sicilian. The only thing that stopped me from putting him up there is because he was compared to Pedro, and Pedro didn't really pan out like that.
Hey, this is about to be a fucking
Pedro nerfed
legendary
himself with
shit.
dynamite.
Pedro, what you mean?
Alright, so a lot of us have already given our 18s. So Sin, number 18,
Not me.
bro.
Oh, I got 18 and 17 is Neko Inu. Or no, Inu Neku.
Inu and Neko.
Yeah.
Bet, so you give me 2. Matt, hit me with 18, bro.
Sasaki.
Alright.
Respect.
Dritz has already given his with the Inu. Jagan, number 18, bro.
I got Jinbei, but I think Sanji surpasses him later in the arc.
Jinbei at what?
18.
He put on the list.
This guy bought Sicilian over Jinbei.
Niggas is wildin'.
Bro, hey man, I have Jinbei way higher than that personally, but yeah, I don't know.
Jinbei nice, man. He got feats.
But yeah, I don't know, man. This is the thing. He did just join the crew, and his relevance. The second you join the Straw Hats, you're automatically nerfed. We see what happened to Robin, so Jinbei might get hold.
Yeah, Frankie
maybe.
too.
Yeah, we see what happened to we see what happened to Frankie and Robin. So
Frankie was even with Luffy in Water 7, and he joined the crew, and look what happened.
yeah,
But,
shit happened.
yeah, true.
All right, Draco, number 18, bro. Surprise me.
The true leader of the Big Man Pirates, Sparrow.
I'll fuck with it.
Oh hell no.
What do you mean?
I'm just fucking with y'all. I'm just talking shit, bro. Don't mind me.
Don't mind.
Yeah, facts. Don't mind.
Don't mind. Nice kill.
Steve, you been watching Haikyuu?
Nah, I still haven't started. Doing too much.
Nah, I haven't.
It's okay. It's okay.
Sounds like almost guiltily.
Hey Matt, I'm waiting for you, bro.
Oh, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
Yeah, I put my friend code in
Pull
Twitter.
I added you.
Niggas is organizing Smash games and shit on the stream.
Nah,
they're not playing anything as good as Smash.
Not playing anything as good as Smash, nigga. What?
Huh?
Who smashed?
Hey, Driz, you better chill out, bro. Don't make me come find you.
Yo, I'll take that PC away.
Hey, Silvers, hit me with 18, with your 18, bro.
Sanji.
Ooh.
No comment. I'm just gonna move forward. Steve-O, hit me with 18. Who the fuck have you got above Zorro, bro? Who have you got above
My
Zorro?
number 18, I have Neko Mamushi.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Number 18, JD Legend.
Number 18, I have Sasaki.
Oh, niggas didn't get mad.
Sasaki? Nah, I'm not gonna bother with Steve-O, bro.
Yeah, it was more disbelief than that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother anyways, bro. I ain't gonna bother. I ain't
Big
gonna bother.
fucking Steves.
I won't stand for that disrespect. You respect
Yeah.
Steve right now.
Alright,
Yeah, I made a good pick.
alright, 17. Vo, hit me with your 17, bro.
I have been smoked Sanji.
Sanji above Killer. I don't know how I feel about that, but we gonna.
That sounds like a great idea.
That's cap.
Yeah.
Matt B,
No,
who's
no.
your number 17? Because I have to skip
Shout out to
Sanji.
King.
Who's who?
A boy.
Who's Sasaki right next to each other? I like it.
Yep.
Makes sense. Logical. Ahaha. Alright, Dritz, who's your number 17?
Shoot tomorrow. Oh, I guess Ashura Doji.
Ashura Doji, Shushamana. Same shit. I was just typing it. There's like no hot takes yet. I feel like when we get to like the Zorro versus Law section or like them kind of shit.
I don't plan on saying anything until like I feel like it's necessary.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah. Yeah, Inu. Stebo, do you have Inu at 17? Should I just put him there?
Yes.
Okay. If you didn't, and you had Inu like.
Easy. We got 200 people watching.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of niggas in there, man.
Like, hey, hold up. It's only motherfucking 50 likes, bro. Run that shit the fuck up for my nigga Fiji, man. Fuck y'all niggas doing, bro.
Yeah, but y'all niggas doing, man. As well.
Like the really motherfucking stream, bro. It's 190 fucking people in here and only 50 likes, bro. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? We not answering nothing until y'all niggas like the goddamn stream. Let's get it, man. Let's get this nigga to 100 likes, bro. What's going on?
Yo, on my screen, it just went from 48 to like 72 likes.
Hey, Matt, go for that shit, bro. Matt, go.
Matt's a scary dude.
Hey, what's going on, bro? Like, let's get it.
Jagan, what's your number 17, my bro?
Killer gonna show out.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, we almost there. We almost at 100. Let's run that shit up just a little bit more. We need 9 more likes.
Jagan's list is sick.
Jagan's list. Yeah, so far I'm fucking with it, bro. Like I don't know about Jinbei and Sanji being right next to each other, and I got Jinbei over. Nah, let's not talk. Let's not. Anyways, Draco, number 17.
Inu and Neku, so 17, 16.
So Inu 17.
Yeah, and Neku.
Okay.
No reason other than I just like his style better.
I feel like because Neko only lost a hand and Inu lost a leg, that's the only reason I'm doing it. But they equal. They basically equal to me. Silvers, number 17.
17 I got Neko and 16 I got Inu.
Bet. I just noticed that it's the niggas who fuck with dogs who got them high. No, Driss got Inu higher, and he's a cat guy. Okay, interesting. Jay, number 17.
Jay.
He muted.
JD legend.
JD, he busy fighting armies. He's fighting an army right now. I feel it. Who do I have number 17? Let me peep real quick. I have Apu. at number 17.
I got that nigga on my list.
You got a Pooh on 17? What the fuck? Oh, am I up?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah, he was up.
So at number 17, I have Who's Who.
Who's Who? Bet. And yeah, I got Apu on my list. What's wrong with that, bro? I expect a lot from this.
No, it ain't no
I
wrong
really
with it.
want to know.
I just said he ain't on my list. Man.
Oh yeah, I know. Bro, Apu on the list, dog. If you can't, you lose one of your 5 fucking senses in order to like not get hit by this guy.
Like the least important one.
Hey,
Big Apoozy.
Come on, man. Put some respect on him. Y'all see what he done in 980? He had Luffy and Zorro twerking.
Cap.
Cap coming from you who danced when he fucking saw that panel? Bro. Cap.
I mean, listen. You know exactly why I did it, so don't be surprised. I had every right.
Hey, Matt, thank you in the chat with the 10 bones. Appreciate you, bro, since that's coming to me. But yeah, shouts out to the chat.
He's using bones now. Oh.
Yeah, bro, I robbed you for that. I'm using bones for sure.
I'm very proud of you. I just want you to know I'm happy.
On crip, as they say.
Jay setting trends.
40 crip, as the young man would say.
Jay setting trends. Hey, everybody in the chat, stop saying dollars, stop saying pounds, euros, wherever the fuck you're at. Call them bones.
30 quid.
30 quid, mate. 30 fucking quid, mate.
Thanks for the 10 quid there, Matt. Anyways,
I call them peas.
You call them peas?
I've seen some British people call them peas. Like
yeah, but that's just money in general. Like peas. That's just money in general. Is just peas. Like pounds, peas. Anyways, Vor 16.
I have Ashura Doji and number 16.
Shutamaru number 16. Bet. I haven't seen anything spicy yet, other than Stebo. But that's Stebo. We expect it.
I got some spicy shit
coming. Alright, number 16, Sensei Inc.
I got Ashura Doji at 16.
Shutamaru, I know Vor and Sin sat next to each other, made this list together. They sat down, giving each other pointers and shit.
Nah, we really didn't though.
Nah. I know y'all have like different.
Got that nigga at 16.
Alright, Matt, hit me. Who got 16, bro?
Inu,
and then you got Neko at 15.
Yep.
Bet. Dritsu-san, 16.
16, I have Kyoshiro.
Ooh, I'm just gonna call him Denjiro because that's what we're gonna call him. But Denjiro at 16, goddamn, That's a spicy.
I mean, I basically put him on par with the rest of the retainers. There's nothing special about him. He's basically par for the course as far as
got a pompadour though, Drake.
And then I have to say this too, just real quick. Sanji, by the time that like Wano is over, I think that he's gonna move up at least 10 spots on the list.
Yeah.
From where I have him on mine.
Just say it in a bit. Say it in a bit. Don't say it now. You already put him 19. Okay.
Yeah, he's at 19.
Okay. You think he's gonna move like 10 spots?
Top 9.
Yeah.
By the end of the arc, I mean that's not that crazy because like
he'll move at least by like 10 spots by the end of the arc.
It's not bad dream.
It's not that bad of a take because the gap between the nigga at 19 and the nigga at 9 isn't that big. Like it's not that huge. Like it's big, but it's not like massive.
It's only a couple C's, you know.
It's just that I don't like trust Oda to like deliver on Sanji the way he's been making him look lately.
I'm inclined to agree, but we'll see, man. If it ever happens, it's happening now, and I feel like it kind of does have to happen at some point. So
yeah.
Alright, Jagan, 16, bro, hit me.
The strongest member of the Flying Six, Drake.
I'll take it. Drake at 16. Goddamn.
Oh, that's kind of wild.
That's low to me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is low.
That's real low.
That is low to me. Anyways, we just move on. Draco Silver's already gone. Stebo, 16.
All right, hold on. My 16 is Ashura Doji.
Not a hot take. I'm waiting for you to give me something hot, bro.
You gotta wait. It's a build up.
Nigga, Pero Sparrow's probably gonna be top 10.
No, I already said he's 21. I had him.
He didn't make it. He's 21. Yeah.
First.
JD, 16, bro.
He's muted.
This nigga Jay. This nigga Jay.
He'll come back when he comes back.
He's gonna come back in the middle of me explaining. Bro.
Yeah, that's how it's gonna be.
All right. Is it my turn? I'm guessing it's my turn now?
Yes, it's your fucking turn. Yes, it's your turn.
Sorry, I'm complaining about Football Manager. Number 16 is Sanji.
Number 16 is Sanji? Okay. Wow. Okay.
I have a brain. I just want you to know that. I just want you to know that.
Are you sure you have a brain?
I have a brain, my nigga. What's up? How you feeling?
Better than you.
Bro, I put him above every single person you've named so far. So it's like it's not. I don't think it's a bad take. I just feel like you're sleeping on a lot of people that's gonna be above him.
I am sleeping, and I'll continue to hibernate. I'll hibernate.
We'll see. Anyway, 16. I got killer at 16.
Oh damn! I forgot to put that nigga on my list.
Fuck killer though. I'm not putting him.
Yeah, that's what I say too. Fuck that
nigga. Basically, what Drit said, but in an Ebonics manner.
Alright, killer 16. Alright, bet. 15. So we a quarter in. 15, Vo. Hit me with your 15.
Okay, I think I have Jack here.
Okay.
Jack.
Yes, sir.
You got 15 commander level niggas on top of this guy?
Is Jack commander level?
Is Jack commander level? He is asking the right questions.
I'm crying. Is he?
I ain't gonna lie, Vo, that's not a wild take at all, and I guess I'm gonna give it away right now. But I have
not a wild take, but he's just incredulous.
I have
incredulous. I love the usage.
I guess I am incredulous too because Jack is my number 15 as well. Big dub, Vo. You spitting. Anyways.
Wait, what are you asking? 50 clear?
Nah, because I just wanted to see.
Nah, Fiji said I don't really got an explanation, but I hope Vord do.
Man hit the quick switcheroo, like change his list on the fly. Like, yo, 50, bro.
Hey, Aziza Saul hit me with the $5. I appreciate you, bro. He said my Somali friend's driver watched porn on max volume. Alright, cool. I'm not gonna finish that.
yeah. Cut that out. Let it stop there. It shouldn't go any further.
Alright, Sin. What's your 15? Thank you for the donor. I'm just not reading that shit.
What's your number 15? I got Denjiro at 15.
God damn, niggas is sleeping. Niggas is honestly sleeping.
Oh yeah,
bro, come on, bro.
Like, niggas is sleeping, bro. I
got him at 15.
Aye.
Like, how am I sleeping on him?
That's sleeping, bro. When you see what I have him, you're gonna be like, damn, I'm liking.
I'll probably be glad that I'm sleeping.
Yeah, bro. I have him high as a motherfucker. Anyways, number 15.
That nigga had nunchucks and not a sword. You'd be low on your list.
Of course. Of course.
No, relax.
No, I'm not relaxing. He's spitting. He's spitting.
actually right.
If he had nunchucks and he was doing what he's doing, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
He
that's
wouldn't be
true.
doing what he's doing if he had nunchucks.
Exactly, that's the point. Swordsman in One Piece are
He's
like
just strong
you know
enough though. Like,
unless you're fucking Further Marie and you're strong if you're a swordsman. Unless your name Kabaji or some shit.
Fuck that nigga, man.
Dritz, who you got at number 15, bro?
yeah.
15?
Yes,
Sanji.
sir.
That's crazy. That nigga's hyping this dude.
What?
That's cap.
These are all below commander level people.
Yeah, but like,
Yo, I just never expected it from you. That's fine. I just never.
That's
expected
why
it.
I'm surprised. Like, dude, listen, I'm gonna give Sanji the benefit of the doubt, even with his unrefined raid suit,
bro,
that he's stronger than these unimportant.
What do you
people.
mean? This man got a power up.
Drizzt is spitting.
Like, I have no like.
Bro, Drizzt has Sanji above where
It's
Jay
kind
has
of weird to
him.
think
Oh my
about
God,
this because
bro.
in almost all of the conversation we've had, people with the raid suit are saying Sanji's like commander level with it, but like everyone in the discussion's putting him below commander level.
Yeah, nah, I don't think he's
because
commander.
for me, I'm trying to make sense of the power scaling.
Bro,
but with a raid suit, like, yeah, I'm gonna say that with it, he'd probably beat all of the people below this
don't
list.
try to make sense of creditless power scaling. Like, this man got the fucking raid suit, his shining moment to use it, and did nothing with it.
Yes, right, yeah.
What
But
the fuck are we hyping
literally,
for?
dude, no. Here's the thing: you're gonna see because my spicy takes come in later, where I'm going to have someone that people probably have very high, low.
Okay.
If this, cool, I'm looking forward to this. Anyways, but the thing is, this is the thing with like where you play Sanji.
Can we get all the Sanji shit out the way now, so when other people put them on their list, we don't have to keep going through this conversation?
No,
Nah, it's gonna keep going.
I think everybody got Sanji already.
Yeah, everybody got Vor. Sanji got already. Sin, do you have some? Oh,
Sanji,
Sanji, your next pick. Okay. Sanji, your next pick. You creditless Sin, but you can take
Sanji
it.
you have to make a comment about it. Like,
yeah, okay. I wrote it for you. Number 14, Sin, Sanji. Explain to me why you have
Sanji should be higher on my list, but he's not right now because he hasn't shown anything.
Matt, that's credible.
That's not. There's no reason for him to be up there. Explain to me why. Why does he need to be there?
Wait, why does he need to be what?
Oh, he's agreeing with you. He's saying.
No, I'm saying no. I can't. No, I don't fully agree because the reason why you're putting him there is because he hasn't shown anything, right? But you think he should be able to perform at a certain level right now.
No. I have faith that he's gonna perform at a certain level. The same faith that I have in Zorro is the same faith that I have in Sanji. They both haven't done anything. You give me
spit to these niggas.
Yeah, okay, I get it. But it's just like
the same way how I feel about Sanji is essentially the same way how I feel about Zorro. I got Zorro being first commander level at the end of Wano.
Talk heavy.
The thing is though, right? Like in the screen time they both showed, like Zorro has done more than Sanji, and he hasn't failed the same way Sanji failed to do anything.
Bro, who has he beat? He beat.
Yo, Draco,
Killer.
get off Sanji's nuts, nigga. Like, what are you saying?
No, I'm just trying to like.
Fail?
What are you talking about?
He lost the Killer. He lost the Killer.
Oh, shut up, Jay. Nigga,
he didn't beat Killer, nigga.
Okay,
he lost the Killer.
Here we go.
Shut up.
Here we go.
So we about to do this.
Time.
Are we really going to do this? You got time?
I have time.
He lost the Killer.
Get out the way. Get out the way, right?
He lost the Killer. Oh,
he
boy.
lost the man. Gets the
boy.
fucking power up, right?
You're sad, bro.
I can't help him. I can't let him destroy the city. I don't want to. Oh, the shit.
Oh boy.
Fucking.
So you're telling me? No, hold up.
Walks away, bro. Like,
okay, but Draco, did he destroy the city?
You're telling me? You're telling me?
After, bro, he was like,
Draco, did he destroy the city?
In the battle page when he destroyed more of the city, he would have left it.
But did he destroy the whole city?
Bro, why are you being
Did he destroy the city?
No!
All right, so that's your answer. He didn't destroy the city.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck?
You lost, my nigga.
Your argument is so trash.
You lost, my nigga. It's sad. You lost. It's all right. You lost.
How did he lose? Nobody lost.
You lost. It's okay.
All right, let's move on.
Nah.
This is the credit. That you have to result to that.
This is the fucking.
No, you lost, nigga. It's okay. Did he destroy the city?
Bro.
Did he destroy the city? Yes or no? I want you to answer this question. Did he destroy the city?
Oh my god.
All right, bet. All right, you lost. All right, bet. Let's go.
How did he lose?
I did not lose, but like
you lost. Nobody lost.
Did he destroy the city?
if a little toddler wants to keep repeating himself,
did he destroy the city? You have not answered my question one time. Did he destroy the city?
Asking an irrelevant question multiple
times. Did he destroy the city?
Yo.
Jay, I have a question for you. I have a question for you.
We always talk about this, right?
I hate this nigga so much. Jay, I have a question for you. Did Sanji not go all out against fucking Luffy in Whole Cake Island? Didn't he say that out of his own fucking mouth? He said, I done everything. He was lying? So you're telling me? No. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, bro. Shut up, Stevie.
Gentlemen, let's tone it down a bit so we can be a bit more level-headed.
Yes. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to be level-headed.
Sanji had to go all out.
Draco. Listen, all you have to do if you want to finish the conversation with Jay is if you have an argument, say yes he didn't or no he didn't, and then explain why you have that position.
It's very simple. It's so simple. Just answer my question. Okay, I don't ask for much.
To counter that. What if someone asks you a relevant ass question? That has
Did he destroy the city?
Draco. Even if it's a relevant question, explain to it civilly why that's the case, instead of saying that and then not defending it. No,
I was trying to.
You were not.
I was trying to tell him how it's irrelevant, but you have a guy.
No, see, Driss understands me. He understands.
Okay,
answer
my question. Jay, you gonna let him talk? You gonna let him talk, Jay?
I'll let him talk. My bad.
Go ahead.
That's the exact problem I was having. Why do I have to stoop to someone's level that's being uncivil for no reason?
I just asked a question. All I did was ask a question and you didn't answer it. You didn't answer my question.
Okay. Can y'all
please fucking answer? Like, oh my god,
it's so simple. Answer my question.
It is simple.
Okay, the question. Okay, to answer your question, he wanted to stop Page 1 from destroying.
Did he destroy the city or not?
Any
damage to the fucking city surrounding?
Jay is so fucking toxic.
Answer the question.
I don't understand. I don't
Jay
get
is so fucking
to answer a fucking question.
Sanji stands in the chat. I have something. This is the advocate. This is the main fucking Sanji stand. And look how creditless he is.
Sanji stands, and I'm okay with it.
And look how creditless he is. Look how creditless the man you follow is.
Yes, he did,
bro. I knew this was gonna happen.
Okay, if you wanna fucking.
I told Boy yesterday. I was like,
Anyways, nah. For real, though. You niggas have a smash tournament to get to. Just 1 second, chill. Jay, just chill for a sec, cause I know y'all have a stream tournament.
I have not said a word yet. I'm chilling.
No, nigga, shut up.
I hate this nigga, bro.
The same.
I don't know why we're celebrating that though.
All right, no.
Jacob.
Nah,
bro, this nigga,
bro. But like, my fault for trying to have a normal conversation with someone trolling.
Normal conversation.
Draco, listen. I want to say something to you, Draco, just so we can avoid this in the future. One, Jay is a high tier troll in the embodiment of ignorance, even more so than Virgo is. Two, you kind of instigated his trolling by saying that's an irrelevant question. Whenever you say that, it frames the argument negatively. He's not going to take you seriously if you say that.
Okay. I'm ending with this. Why would he not take me seriously when I made a good point? Being irrelevant?
You didn't make a good point.
Because you didn't answer. It's because you didn't answer the question immediately.
I don't need
and then answer and then explain.
I don't need you talking to me, Silvers. I'm sorry. I'm have to.
Oh damn! I'm trying to help you out.
No, I'm gonna have to answer 2 people now. When Driss was saying something, when you cut him off, say something yourself. Like,
yeah, shut up, Silvers, bitch.
You know what? Like, you're absolutely right.
Continue, Draco.
But to your point, right? You were witness to that. Like, I couldn't have a chance to mistake my point because he keeps repeating the question. Did you answer my question? Did you answer my question? Did you answer my question like a little chick, like a little child?
Yes, but Draco, what instigated that is the first thing you said was that it's an irrelevant question. You didn't start off by saying, I disagree with that because X, Y, and Z. You said, that's an irrelevant question.
Regardless. Let's stop arguing. Yeah, no, okay. Anyways, let's just stop arguing for the sake of arguing.
You understand this? Because why do you have to phrase stuff? Because Jay started trolling you, and then everyone lost their cool. All right? That's the reason why.
All right, let's stop arguing for the sake of arguing and whatnot. Let's just get back to it. Yeah, Jay, you're not spitting at all. Let's just fuck Sanji. Sanji's fucking trash. If you like him, you can like him. I don't care.
What's up with you, yo?
bro? I'm not bothered to talk about him, bro. I really am not bothered to talk about him.
Nah, bro, that just caught me all the way off guard. I thought we was done. Sanji's trash.
I've had enough, bro. I've had a fucking enough. Alright, Jagan, hit me your number 15, bro. Let's just move. Good lord.
Toulon Inuarshu.
And then Neko at 14?
Yep.
Bet. Draco, hit me with your 15, bro.
Hold up. Ulti.
What?
Yeah.
Could you explain that in a bit depth for me, Draco, just so people understand?
I don't know. I was really impressed with what she did. She was like holding Luffy and he couldn't escape without going gear forth. And then like the time that she stomped his head with him, he actually hurt him instead of hurting herself. That was a clear indication from Oda telling us that she's strong.
Question for you. Yes, she is strong, but whenever we're getting to the discussion, we'll have to debate how strong it is anything that you saw equivalent to, say, comparing it to, let's say, Jack fighting Nekushi and Urashi both continuously for 5 days impressive? Because right now you're putting ulti on a pretty high pedestal, I would say.
But
and then she
got
got one shot.
Who on my list below her that has a clear indication that he's stronger than her? There's all an argument to be made for each one of them, and I think ulti.
So do you think that her fighting with Luffy while he was basically in his base form, that short stint was enough to put her above these individuals?
I feel like that was impressive enough. The fact that he had to go gear forth to deal with her, and he couldn't, like, from what I read from that freaking statement, he couldn't eat that attack. Like, he had to get out of that or he's out.
All right, so that's your reasoning, and there we go.
Yeah.
Boom.
But Aziz donated 9 bones for Jay. He said, "Congrats, Jay. You're a Liverpool fan. Ramos is better than Van Dijk. Did you see his free kick versus Mallorca? It was fire."
Cap.
That is cap. That is cap.
Cap.
That is cap. That is cap. I barely watch
that donation in the trash. That was
I barely watch football, dog. I know that's trash. I know that's cap. Anyways.
You don't say Liverpool and Ramos in the same sentence.
Yeah, I just don't do it. Don't. You're asking for pain.
Hey, yo, Silvers, what's your number 15, brother?
This is a fanboy pick just because I wanted to add him on this list. I got Who's Who, and I had to put him somewhere.
Yeah, that's not bad. That ain't bad. You can make an argument for him being stronger than everybody under him, but it just depends who you got missing from above him, right? But
allegedly.
Allegedly. Why? What was the point of including that there? What was the point of including that there, Jay? What was alleged about that? What did I say that was?
I'm sorry. Fiji, I'm sorry. I'm sorry why you get. I said I'm sorry. Just let me buy.
This nigga tipsy as fuck.
Fiji gotta understand. Liverpool won yesterday. He's going through some things, you know.
Listen,
yeah, I know, man. Hey, congrats, though, man. I know you're happy right now, so I'm happy for you.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
Allegedly. Anyway, Steve-O, number 15.
I already gave my number 15, didn't I?
No, you didn't.
I don't think so.
I thought I did.
16 will shoot tomorrow, so who your 15?
Just don't give him one, Steve-O.
I got Jack at 15.
Jack at 15.
Cool,
bet. JD, it's your turn. Who you got at number 15, bro?
Number 15, I have Law.
Oh, respect. Finally.
Law.
Finally. This is what I need to see. Stop fucking wanking Law. Anyways, okay, thank you. Explain to me why you have him at 15, though, Jay.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think Law is a good combatant, but the moment you have an understanding of his devil fruit, it's a you can come up with countermeasures against him. So, I don't know. I think he's more of a wild card than someone that I would consider
overall
a really strong combatant.
Yeah,
he's a joker. He's just a joker. Like,
I would agree
joker
with
in terms of the card deck, yes.
Like, the vibe you get is that if you have superior armament hockey, of course it's not as clear cut as that, but you have a way to deal with his devil fruit if you have superior armament hockey. Like, we don't know that for sure, but that's the way it was kind of framed in the Law versus Virgo fight, right? Because we don't know that, but yeah. I don't have Law high as well, so we'll see. But yeah, let's go back to Vor. Vor, who you got at 14?
I have X Drake.
I fuck with it. It's lower than I would have him, but I fuck with it. X Drake. Why'd you have X Drake above Jack? Why'd you have a flying 6 above a Calamity?
Why not?
Well,
I'm just asking that.
That's
fair enough.
It's just kind of me guessing, and I forgot what chapter it was, but it was when they were first introduced, and Who's Who was talking about if Queen would have died, X Drake was gonna be I forgot who said it, but somebody was like, I'm assuming you'd be next up or something like that.
That was kind of a mistranslation. That was a bit of a mistranslation, but it's like Was it? Did he say I'm not interested? No, it was a mistranslation. That was like directed. It was just a weird. That scene is weird. But yeah,
it was not a mistranslation. It was just people not reading it right.
Yeah, it was just worded weird. Yeah, 978 wasn't it? Yeah, it was some shit like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, regardless, there's a ton of arguments you can make for Drake, like the Beast Pirates not knowing his true capabilities because he's undercover. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, there's a lot you can say. Ex-Rear Admiral, you know what I'm saying? Marine affiliation is automatically a W. So, Bet. Who is next? Sin. Oh no, we already have Sin's.
I already got my 14, bro.
Yeah. Matt B, give me your 14, bro.
Ashura Doji.
Shutenmaru.
Yes.
Bet. Shutenmaru.
Yeah, that nigga's kind of ass.
I don't think that's a bad placement. I don't think that's a bad placement, but yeah.
This nigga mad, bro.
I can't wait to see that nigga get his ass whacked.
Wow.
Shutenmaru.
So fucking strongly about him.
So you have.
You know what he did? You know what he did to me? He's a fucking scabbard. That's what he did to me.
Oh, that's fair enough.
Fair play.
Is it because you got pink hair?
Characters.
Yo, you are just
sound like Kevin Garnett.
He does sound like Kevin Garnett.
Matt B unleashing him today, bro. He unleashing him. Matt B, what would you rate Wano out of 10, bro? It's just,
what would I rank Wano out of 10 right now?
It's a bit off topic.
A solid 6.
Okay, I would actually kind of agree. 6.5.
A solid 6. I mean, it definitely is subject to change, but right now, that's a 2-pack of ass.
6 is a 2-pack of ass? Come on, man, 6 ain't. So what's a 6 to you? 6 is a 2-pack of ass? To me, that's like above average. That's like
it's a 2-pack of ass for One Piece standards.
Okay,
you gotta understand this.
Okay, yeah.
We're talking about One Piece. We're not talking about your typical.
We're not talking about
fucking, isn't that crazy?
Kenichi or some shit like some next year.
Yeah, so a 6 for a One Piece arc, yeah, it's kind of ass, especially Wano. But hey, I'm not here to do this right now.
Alright, Drit, so you got a number 14, bro.
Number 14, I have Who's Who. And the only reason I have him this high is because Oda, in four or 3 chapters in a row, did the exact same dialogue with Who's Who, where it was like, "Oh, I'm gonna fight a commander. Ooh, this plotline's going somewhere." So that just makes me believe that he at least has something in mind.
Yeah,
Who's Who.
Especially.
Listen, he did it 4 chapters in a row. Or 3 chapters in a row, so if it was one time, I wouldn't pay much attention to it. But he's obviously just reminding you every single chapter that this is a plot line. So I'm gonna put some faith into that and rank him fairly high for now.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Understandable for sure.
Drake with the logic.
Draco, number 14, bro.
I also have Who's Who, for the same reasons that Drake said. And even though it might be trash, like he had the chance to capture like the kid Luffy and them, and he didn't think they were worth his time. So like, I don't know if that's like a fake hype or anything, but hopefully it's not, and he's actually strong.
I feel it. Silvers, who you got at 14? You got someone new for us?
Give me 1 second. Goddamn. 14, I got Jack.
I feel like.
Oh shit, that's Silver's right there.
What?
Yo.
What the hell are you talking about?
We on Monster Hunter.
Why'd you say that out loud?
Because I didn't know that was him. I just seen his name.
This nigga, bro. Hey, Steve-O, what's your number 14, bro?
My number 14 is Apu.
Apu, a pa.
I knew it.
Apu over Zorro. Oh my fucking lord. Alright, JD.
Yeah, nigga, you saw what happened.
Yeah, alright, man. I saw what happened, clearly. JD, number 14, bro.
That don't sound like an admission to me. That sounds like sarcasm.
Nah, Steve-O, we're not gonna go there, bro. I'm not like, niggas know my stance on Zorro, so I'm not gonna go there, bro. I'm alone here. I'm in a stream of 10 niggas that don't agree with me, other than I guess Draco and Jagan probably. The rest of y'all. When it comes to Zorro's turn, we're gonna talk about Zorro. But for now, I'm just gonna let it slide.
2 knees, 2 hands. That's your stance.
Fiji, you got your new profile picture ready though, right?
My new profile picture? Oh no, he killing Kaido, bro. Don't worry about that.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
That profile pic is only if he doesn't. Let's not talk about that. Hey, JD.
I was about to say, nigga, you had a whole stream to do that shit.
That wasn't
Jay,
was the video.
What's your number 14, bro?
Drizz, leave.
Okay.
My number 14 is Yamato.
Cap.
So
I think people are overhyping the Thunder Bagua, and I don't think Ulti is actually knocked out.
I agree. I don't think she's knocked out.
And even if she's knocked out, him being 14 is still fair enough, I'd say.
Yeah. I think she's knocked out, but momentarily. Similar to Page 1. I think Luffy took Page 1 out for like a couple minutes. So
I don't think
my argument is why would Kaido think that the Flying Six are actually capable of capturing Yamato?
Yeah, but he sent all 6 of them after him.
Yeah, he probably figured they would work together.
He doesn't. But here's the thing: they're not going to work together because ultimately they're actually
they're competing. Yeah, they're competing.
They're competing. So it's all going to be individual. There's not going to be any teamwork. So he believes one of them are capable of doing it. So I would assume that his cap is the Flying Six. So that's all I'm saying.
That's a fair argument. I see why you'd say that.
Don't take that. That's cap.
It's my turn. Number 14.
I heard Matt can't read. That's crazy.
Number 14. I got like one of the most wanked characters in One Piece. Alongside Katakuri. I got Law. And this is actually generous. I have him with Jack. This is actually fucking generous, bro. I don't know, bro. He might be fucking under Sanji, bro. This nigga trash.
That's bordering spank, like having him over.
Nah, I'm joking. Nah, I'm fucking around. But no, the thing with Law is the way he got toyed with in Dressrosa to me is just insane compared to how other people looked in that same arc. That's to me because I don't think of Dofi as high as I don't have Dofi as high as some others, and Dofi, it looked like he could mid-diff him. It honestly looked like he could mid-diff Law, right? And I don't have Dofi YC1. I have him like just in that commander range, and it looked like he could mid-diff him to me. And then when you have to account for the fact like a lot of people tried to say, oh, but Dofi knows how the Ope no Mi works. This guy had 12 fucking years to plan his revenge. This guy had of course I understand he did get hold to plot to some degree, and he has been getting hold, but he's just we kind of have to account for that shit when it comes to power scaling. Because that's still anti-feats to some degree, the way he looks in those instances. You know what I'm saying? Even if you have to account for the plot so you're not as harsh on those instances, there were some scenes in Dressrosa that had me fucking laughing. Like the way Fuji had Law pinned down was so rude to me. But yeah, 14, I think that's generous. That's generous.
But Fiji, you don't think like Law should get some type of credit for fighting Dofi and Fiji at the same time?
And Fiji at the same time. I feel like the credit you have to give him is that he has really good stamina because he was just hopping around the fucking place and just using his devil fruit.
But how many people would be able to live to tell the tale about fighting an admiral and a Shichibukai?
The admiral was protecting him. Literally, there was instances where Fuji was stopping Dofi from killing Law. He was actually. It was like he was captured. He could have been killed. Like if Fuji didn't protect him, Law would be dead right now. And it's like, I understand live to tell the tale, but this is the way I see it, right? I don't think Law's in my top 5. He might be my number 5 in Dressrosa. I have Zorro at Dressrosa above Law. I don't give a fuck how hot of a take that is. I have Luffy above him and Dofi above him, as well as Fujitora. And then 5th place, yeah, you could put Law number 5 in Dressrosa.
What about Sabo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's not top 5. Yeah, he's not even top 5. He's not even top 5. He's not even top 5 in thing. So, yeah, I just feel like he mad wanked, personally. I do feel like Law's an extremely wanked character in the fandom. And people who put him next to Luffy because he stood next to him in one fucking panel remind me of the people who are wanking Scopper for standing next to Roger. Like, it's stupid to me. He stood next to Luffy for a panel a fucking few chapters ago. He's not. I do think he's gonna be buffed, and that's why I have him above Jack. I wouldn't have him above Jack if it weren't for my expectations for him. I think Law is going to show out. He's gonna have great feats. He's gonna have a good showing in this arc. But
he's also the reason why Luffy beat Dolphy. So.
I agree with that, but Luffy at that time wasn't special either. Like Luffy at that time was like barely scratching commander level to me. At that time,
you got him in your top 5 though for Dressrosa, so he has to be some sort of special.
Yeah, but Law's number 6, Luffy is number 4. It's not that big of a gap.
Who's below Luffy? Who you got below Luffy? Dolphy?
No, Zorro. I have Dolphy above Luffy in Dressrosa. I have it like this: Fuji, Sabo, Dolphy, Luffy, Zorro, Law. That's the top 6 in Dressrosa. And Fuji solo and all them niggas alone, because
Why do you? So I just don't understand why you got Zorro above Law.
You know why?
There's a plethora of reasons.
That's not too out of the question.
There's a plethora of reasons. There's a lot of reasons we could go through, and I don't want to go because the fact is I have Zorro much higher than Law on this list. That's what I have to explain. But for Dressrosa, having him above him, I do think that they're not that kind of far in power. I don't think they're that far. I just have him above him. Now I feel like there's quite a gap. That's something I do think. I'll get to that when I talk about Zorro.
I'm not mad at you. I just wanted you to explain it to me.
Well, I have Luffy and Zorro dead equal in Dressrosa, literally. And if I'm only taking Luffy because he's the captain. That's the only reason I'm putting him above him. Like just so niggas don't go get crazy. They're equal in the same way Neko and Inu. Just in the same way Neko and Inu are equal. But I'm gonna put Neko above Inu because of a reason. I put Luffy above Zorro because he's the captain. That's the reason. But they're dead equal to me at that point in time. Since then, obviously things have changed. Whole Cake Island happened, but in Dressrosa, dead equal to me. And do you want me to argue that? Do you want me to explain why I think that's in?
Wait, what did you say? I stopped listening, bro.
Nigga, stop listening.
You're gonna explain it again later on.
Yeah, I'll explain it later on. Alright. Wait, I got a donation from Mehmet. He said, "How Zorro and Denjiro not top 10?" Hey, we'll get into that later on. Alright. So everybody's number 13 now. Vor, who's your number 13?
I have Law. We were talking about him, so I have him at number 13.
Law. Do you want to go? Do you want to say anything or like?
Nah, everything's basically been I also a little bit overhyped in terms of strength.
Yeah, I can see why you think that because I agree. Sin, who's your number 13, bro?
One sec. Zorro.
Zorro 13.
Yeah.
Alright. Matt, who's your number 13, bro?
Denjiro
number 13. Drit, who's your number 13, bro? I think Drit's AFK. Alright, we'll move on to Jagan. Jagan, who's your number 13, bro?
Yamato. But like Jay was saying, it depends if ulti's down for the count or not, because that's going to tell us a lot.
We know that she's not.
Yeah.
I mean, she could be because if it depends. Nah, but this is the thing. Oda might not want to implement her into the arc again. He's got so many characters. He might just think, I ain't got time for this bitch. I'll have Yamato knock her out of commission for the rest of the arc. We don't know. He could do that.
I don't think that attack was strong enough to do that. It was just one attack.
I agree. Yeah. She's gonna get up, but it depends.
I'm not gonna sleep on the ceiling of Kaido's son. So
yeah.
But for now, not going too crazy with him.
Yeah. Draco, who you got 13?
I also got Yamato. I don't really think that, like I said earlier, the knocking out of her is really that important to my scaling of it. I agree with what Jay was saying that if he needed someone stronger than the Flying Six, and I do think they weren't going to work together because he knows they're in his crew, he knows their ambition. Like he would have sent someone else, but he sent Yamato. So if anything, Yamato is the highest level of a Flying Six, like the high end of it, barely under commander level. So that's why I have him like right above who's who I think is the, besides Drake, which is special, the strongest of Europa.
I got you.
I fucked with it.
I understand.
My bad. I was.
Nah, it's cool. I said Jay allowed to say it, bro. Jay allowed to say it. He the homie. He from the hood. He local, you know what I'm saying?
I was actually like being serious. I do fuck with it. That's why I just realized that's what Fiji said. So I was like,
hey. Oh, so I took bones from you. You taking our fucks with it from me? Alright, we doing a quick little trade. Silvers, what's your number 13, bro?
I got Ashura Doji.
Shidamaru. Bet. Steve Bo, give me something hot, bro. I mean, well, every single one of your takes have been hot so far since they're all above fucking Zorro. Anyway, what's your number 15?
13, huh?
Yeah.
I got Who's Who.
God damn. That's just, I bet. Jay, who's your number 13, bro?
my number 13 is Denjiro.
Respect, higher than most.
Hito, I got post Wano. I'm kind of with Matt. I think Zorro's gonna be first commander level.
Oh, you replying to someone in the chat?
This somebody asked me where I have Zorro post Wano. I got him first commander level.
Bet. Me at 13, I've got Jinbei. I think Jinbei is above Law. Like on the command, just like basically comparable. Jinbei, Law, Jack, they're all like dead, like around the same region for me. I'd say there's only an actual distinction when we get to Killer, Apu, Neko, Inu. They'll be like a level lower, like just a tiny, like enough to make a distinction. You know what I'm saying? But Jack, Law, Jinbei, they're all pretty much comparable. You can like switch them around. I don't really care. They're all around the same place. 12th place, Vor, hit me.
Oh wait, pause.
This nigga man.
We're on 12.
Yeah.
I have Who's Who.
Who's Who 12 above Law? God damn.
Yeah. No particular.
Hey Silvers, I'm going through the cutscene right now. You can join me in a second.
Oh yeah, I know. It pop up as soon as you're done.
For sure.
Hey, Sin, number 12, bro.
Yamato.
Yamato above Zorro, Sanji, Denjiro, Shitamaru. I feel it. I have him pretty high myself, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I just peep. I don't even have a poo on my list. That's hilarious.
Matt B. Number 12.
Number 12, I got X Drake.
I fuck with it. Thank you. Respect.
Just to answer. Somebody asked me another question.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just. Jeezy says, how you got Zorro first commander level when Luffy ain't there? They asked me post Wano where I had him at, not currently. Yeah. Also, I don't know why. If Luffy's not first commander level right now, what are we doing?
Yeah. Anyways, let's just fuck replying to the chat, bro. It's gonna take like hours. There's 250 niggas in it.
Yeah, my fault.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
Said fuck his chat.
Nah, chat go, but you know there's 250. The amount of question marks I'm seeing right now. Hey, Dritz, you active yet?
Yeah, I was just taking a huge Wano. I'm back.
He said a huge Wano. Hey, this stream about to get dislikes for that. Hey,
yeah, what you need?
13 and 12, bro.
13? Okay, 13, 12. 13 I have Zorro. 12 I have X Drake.
X Drake, respect. I fuck with it.
If you want explanations, I can give those. That's what I have.
I mean, like Zorro placement, I'm not surprised at. I kind of know the explanation. It's kind of I'm the one with the hot Zorro take. X Drake above Zorro. I don't think we need explanation, bro. It's self-explanatory.
All right, there we go.
Jagan, who you got number 12, bro?
Law.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Draco, number 12.
Law. Even
Law
though like
well?
that might be a bit high. Like I don't think he'll do like that much in this arc specifically, and he hasn't really done much past Dressrosa. So like, I don't have high hopes for him, but I still hope that Oda delivers it in a way that him, Kid, and Luffy are like somewhat rivals in a sense towards the end of the series. So I think he has like more to show than he has shown so far. So I'm giving the benefit of the doubt, putting him 12.
I feel it. Silvers, who you got number 12?
Number 12, I got Denjiro.
Denjiro, go. Denjiro Shitamaru, I'm noticing a lot of people have them around the same level. Like that's
pretty much.
That's like Sin got them right next to each other, Matt got them right next to each other.
Yeah, I would say that
Dritz.
like out of the strongest, I don't know who's the strongest out of between like Denjiro and Ashura Doji. If I had to guess, I'd probably say Denjiro though.
I feel it.
Big Denge.
Denge. Steve-O. Hit me your number 12, Steve-O. Steve-O, you in the kitchen?
12 was Diaz Drake.
Diaz Drake?
That wasn't Steve, that was me.
Okay, makes sense. It's either Steve-O or Jay. They're the only niggas to do some shit like that. It's between them. Speaking of though, Jay, who your number 12, bro?
I'll accept that.
Who's my number 10?
12.
Oh, Ashura Doji.
Ashura Doji? Shutamaru? I like it. And who do I have at 12? Let me peep real quick. I have Ashura Doji, Shutamaru.
Do you have Denjiro stronger than Ashura Doji?
Yes.
Alright, that's what I thought.
I do have him stronger. Is there a huge argument I can make for it? No, not really. I just feel like the fact that he's kind of been scheming for the last 20 years whilst Ashura Doji been on the run is kind of in his benefit. I don't know, it could be in either of their benefit, because you could say Ashura Doji got stronger from all the fights he had over that time, whereas Kyoshiro got kind of complacent because he was, disguised. Mm-hmm. But you can make an argument for both of them. I expect quite a bit from Denjiro. That's about it. The way page 1 would refer to him like he was so much more superior to him, and he's a flying 6, just makes me feel like he is regarded on the same level as the Calamities. So, yeah, I got respect for him.
I'll pull it out.
Vor, who you got number 11?
I have Queen.
Queen, that's the first person who said Queen. A lot of niggas got Queen high. Sin, who you got number 11?
Number 11, got Law.
Bet. Matt B, number 11.
Jack,
we flying through these. Nothing hot yet, bro. Dritz, number 11.
11, Law.
Again, self-explanatory. Jagan, number 11.
Jack.
Respect on the Calamities. That's like the first person who put him crazy high. Oh no, Draco as well hasn't put him. Okay. Draco, number 11. Is it Jack?
Nah. X-Drake.
X-Drake?
X-Drake. I don't know how influential he'll be this arc, but I think Oda has a lot of plans for him.
Yeah, I just feel like immediately he's just like a candidate for EOS importance in terms of the Marines, because he's Sword, Kobe's Sword, Smoker is potentially going to be Sword just from that interaction he had with Aokiji, and if Aokiji is Sword, just I just feel like Sword is the future Marines basically, or the big figures in the Marines in the future.
Possibly, yeah.
And that's why Drake is like a future admiral candidate, I guess you could say, or like a big head in the Marines. Silvers, who's your number 11?
I got Zorro.
Zorro? Yeah, that's
Sword Style Man himself.
We'd love to see it. Steve-O, number 11. Steve-O. Jay.
No, Steve-O. You said number 11, huh?
Yeah, number 11, bro.
Number 11, sir.
The Law.
Huh?
I said Law.
The Law.
You got Law? You got Law?
Yeah.
Alright. God damn. Hold on, I'm trying to make a supernova ranking out of what I'm seeing right now, right? You got Zorro, then you got Apu above Zorro, then you got Drake, then Law, and I'm guessing you got Kid, then Luffy. Zorro number 6, alright. Jay, number 11.
I have Jack at number 11.
Respect. I like it. I know I put Jack pretty low, but I like seeing respect on the Calamities. Am I number 11? Whoa. X-Drake. Yeah, I got Drake number 11 for the reasons I kind of just discussed with Draco. Now we're in the top 10. This should be a bit spicier.
Should be.
Whoa, who got number 10?
I have Denjiro. Number 10.
I love it.
Okay, Vor with the spice.
I love it. That's a big gap between Denjiro and Shutamaru. I agree though. So like, yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't agree, but I have a big gap between. Sin, number 10.
Jack the Drought, number 10.
Jack the Drought. Mammoth Boys. Hey, Matt B, number 10.
Queen.
Dritz, number 10.
Queen at number 10.
Queen at number 10? So you think Queen and Jack are like kind of comparable? Oh yeah, you do. You think that for like a lot of people, yeah.
Let's follow
the Commanders.
Nindo way.
Yeah, Matt has stuck to that take for quite a while. He just thinks
Commanders. By being consistent.
Consistency is key. Dritz, number 10.
We got our first commander. We got our first confirmed commander level person. We got Jack.
Let's go. Jack, number 10. That's pretty high. Yeah, well, you do put a lot more respect on commanders than most people.
I'm also just trying to make the list make sense with where I see the story going.
Yeah, I get
without automatically going into Oda blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So,
Jagan, who you got number 10, bro?
Ashura Doji.
Shutamaru. Respect.
Seems like I'm the only one who thinks he looks superior to Jack in the clash.
I would
not think so.
I would agree. He kind of did look superior, but I feel like it's hard to use that to get that. To
wait, who would say they got Shutamaru all the way up there?
Jagan, bro.
He was clashing with. He looked better against Jack, in my opinion.
I would agree, but I can't use that to gauge their power, though.
Yikes!
I mean, they were.
Why is that a yikes, Matt? Explain.
They both didn't use any named attacks, so you might have a point. But
I don't know, bro. I don't know if I could say. I don't know if I could say that he looked better than Jack because I mean, granted, Shutamaru didn't use, or we don't have any indication of either one of them using hockey. But the fact that Jack was just in his base mode, and the fact that Jack seems to have been in this base mode for a lot of the feats that we give him credit for, that kind of, I don't know. I just feel like he's a lot stronger than what we're being led on.
I don't hold much weight into that, to be honest. Just the one splash that he did.
Yeah, I get it. I understand why you'd say that, but at the end of the day, I don't think Shutamaru being above him is that bad of a take at all. Like, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Kenimon highlighted 3 of them.
Yeah, so. those are the. I do feel like the Scabbards are going to be a lot more prominent than a lot of the fan base think. I feel like Shutamaru and Denjiro are both in the Kaido.
Shutamaru and Denjiro most definitely are gonna do something, but like the ceiling that I have them defeating is the Flying Six. I don't have them even touching a commander.
Okay, nah, that's why I disagree.
I agree with Matt there. I don't think they're touching anything.
Yeah,
like at all. I don't think they're touching.
And by touching, I mean they're not going to do anything significant.
Bro,
I mean that they're not going to do anything in the war to a commander. Like the commanders are reserved for more important people.
Oh, in the war? Okay, I get that. But I have Denjiro not beaten but putting the hands on King. That's how high I regard him.
Putting the hands.
That's crazy.
Yes, like he's pushing King to a tough fight.
That's
all
wild.
Right, whatever. We'll get
that's wild.
There's a lot of reasons for that, but it's just
we'll cross that path when we get there.
We'll cross that path when we get there. Draco, who you number 10?
Oh man,
Draco, who you number 10?
Mine is Denjiro. And even though like he joined our side, it was kind of unfortunate because I was hoping he fights like someone prominent, maybe clashes fights Zorro again or something. But now that he joined our side, there's not enough enemies to go around. And I agree with what Matt
that's one of the reasons why I think he's strong.
Yeah.
I feel like he's playing Kaido role. That's
he
why
he might not have like a big fight, but I feel like he'll show enough to let us know that he can compete with those people, like commanders and shit. Like he can possibly be Queen in a fight, but I have Queen above him.
I get it. Silvers, who you got at number 10, bro?
Number 10, I have Law. Surgeon of Death.
I feel it.
I know y'all was just talking about the Law wank, but I don't care. I'm still wanking Law, giggity.
He said he had to do giggity. Hey, I feel it. Then we have Stebo. Stebo, who you got at number 10?
At number 10, I have Kid.
Wow.
Oh damn! If you gave a wow to that,
wow, Steve,
that's really low.
I'm disappointed in you.
I'm not gonna lie, that's really low.
Steve-O.
oh,
come on, man.
Oh no, I'm good.
Now we need to get into this.
Better than this, Steve.
We need to get into this, bro.
The top 10 are so close that him having him there is not.
I think this is good.
I want to see Steve-O's top 10 now. I'm very curious.
Yeah, like if you look at the remaining people, like
he said I don't.
2 commanders and like Marco, like a lot of people left. Like Kid had been there, that's that crazy. He already has them above a commander.
I mean, I disagree, but I get it. Steve-O, you think like Kid and Law are close, right? And would you say the same for Luffy?
Yeah.
Would you say Luffy's close to them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I would.
Okay, JD, who you got number 10, bro?
I know you told me I shouldn't do this, but I did it anyway. Nekomamushi and Inawarashi is too long.
What is wrong? What is wrong with you?
That's
bro, he put Shishilian at 19. He put Shishilian at 19. He put Shishilian at 19.
Are you saying together?
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, Jay. Like, my list is a little different and shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, yo, you already know I ain't mad at you, bro.
Hey!
The thing is, right, like, Jay, is that like them side by side?
My nigga Jay advocating right now.
Hey, yo, hold up, Jay. Jay, what order?
If it's one or the other, it doesn't matter.
What order is it? 10 or 9? Who? You don't care? Either of them.
I want them on both of them. I had them just at 10. I didn't have them at 9, 10 or 9.
Oh, so they only take one spot?
Yes, because they're equal. I don't see the point in even separating.
So you have a 21 top 21. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I bet. Lofa with the 20 bones. Lofa is top dog king 1 in Wano. Look for me. I'm in the next few chapters. I'm gonna be looking out for you, Lofa. I appreciate the super chat, bro.
If they combine to fight Jack, Jay, you think it's a wash then? Crazy.
If they both fight Jack, it's game over for Jack. He's finished.
Like, it has to be a native diff.
It's a low diff.
Bro, he put Shishilian in 19. So.
It's a low diff. Hey, Jay, chill out.
It has to be a negative.
Absolutely crazy.
I'm talking about how he scales it. Like,
well, mind you guys, I said in too long. I said too long.
No,
I know
even
I know
in
you
too
said.
long. You're wild.
Yeah,
you're wild as hell.
I'm not wild, bro.
I can see Jack.
No. I didn't say you were wild. I said you were wild as hell.
I'm still not, but it's all right.
God damn. It's so crazy how people are like wowing Kid Steve-O. So you get stuff to follow up like that.
Alright, it's my turn. Alright, let me peep. Who do I have?
It.
I have Queen at number 10. Queen at number 10, and I stick to that. I feel like since so many people have my number 10, there's no real reason to explain. I have him. Yeah, no.
I have a question for you, Fiji. Like, I don't.
Go ahead.
What do you have with Queen that puts you like have so much faith in her versus Jack?
It's
like,
a he, right? It's a guy, right?
I don't know. Just respect whoever. So like,
Alright, Queen. What do I have above him? It's
Jack and her. Like Jack has been more impressive in terms of feats for me.
Yes.
Like,
actually, Queen versus Big Mom was okay. That's okay. Fuck that anyway.
That was a weird ass situation.
That was a weird situation. There's too many variables going into that. But in general, it's because of who I think Queen fights, and I feel like he fights Kid. I think Queen is fighting Kid, and I feel like that's gonna be a chance for Kid to show us what he's about before going on to fight Kaido, and it's not gonna be an extreme diff, but it's gonna be a tough fight for him, and he's gonna. I was thinking it's Apu, but that's not happening, and I feel like Kid needs a 1v1 just as much as Zorro, I would say. Okay, not just as much as Zorro because he matters more in the grand scheme of things.
Nah,
but
he needs him more.
He don't need it more than Zorro.
No, he doesn't at all.
He doesn't need it more than him, but he needs it more than anybody else other than Zorro, Luffy, and I guess you could throw Sanji in there, but you don't. Anyway, yeah. I feel like Kid really needs a 1v1, and there's a narrative for Kid versus Queen. It's not as strong as, you know.
From what I read with the Kid and Queen interaction, he didn't give a shit about him. I don't even think he has a grudge or anything against him. So I don't know if he'll ever fight him. I can see that. If he fights him, I won't be mad.
I get it. Vor, who you got at number 9?
I have Kid.
Kid at number 9.
Yes, sir.
Bet. Sin, who you got at number 9?
Number 9, just purely based off of headcanon from his Marine affiliation. Also, the conversation in 978. I got X Drake.
X Drake.
X Drake. I kind of get it. I have him high. I have him like close to where you have him. So yeah, that's a respectable take. X Drake over Law. How many people have that take? X Drake over Law. Sin got
That's
that
a
take.
respectable take.
Yeah, I got it. I got that take. Sin got it. No, Jagan doesn't. Draco got it. Big dub. I'm guessing Silver's got it because he ain't said X Drake yet. JD ain't said X Drake yet, so I'm guessing he got it too. So you know what I'm saying? A few of us have that take. Anyways, Matt B. Number 9.
Number 9, I got Law. Trafalgar Law.
Are you serious, Matt?
I'm dead ass.
Are you serious, Matt?
I'm dead ass.
That's crazy, man.
That's high as fuck. That's high as fuck. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I don't know. It's like a bit.
I'm just saying you crazy as hell, man. That's what I'm saying.
Come from who got
JD got Sicilian in his list, and I respect this nigga's hockey, bro. Jay is going
you were expecting.
I mean, I think Law and Kid are commanders, are commander level right now. So,
hey, yo, Matt, I didn't say you're crazy. I just say you're crazy as hell, bro. That's it.
So after Wano, Wano considering that they're gonna be stronger.
Low dying anyway, but yeah.
Got him right there.
Yeah, you crazy, bro.
Dre, so you got number 9, bro. Let's move on. Let's move on, because I know everyone's gonna want to have a little talk after the list. So let's move on.
Number 9.
Yeah.
Knight of the Sea, Jinbei.
Oh, I like it.
Wow.
I like it. I fuck with it. I like it. Niggas be sleeping on Jinbei. The amount of niggas.
The reasoning I have for this goes along with me trying to make the power skilling make sense in Oda's plans with Jinbei. I think Jinbei, as of right now, until Zorro and Sanji get to the next level, is the strongest Straw Hat outside of Luffy. And so that's why I have him right next to Jack, because after Wano, he's just like kind of like staying in that general range. Mm-hmm. And then the other people will pass him, and then boom, things will go back to normal.
Yeah, I get it. Of course, I disagree with some of what you said.
Me and Dritz's list is mad similar, yo.
Who got a picture of the kid copying the other kid's homework? Hey, Jagan, what's your number 9, bro?
Queen.
Bet. I like it. The niggas who ain't said Zorro so far, respect. I respect the niggas who ain't said Zorro so far. Hey, JD is actually fucking impressing me, right? The fact that he hasn't said, if he hasn't got Zorro on the list, I'm gonna roll off this fucking seat. I'm gonna roll off this seat, bro. Hey, Draco.
What's wrong with not having Zorro on the list?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but that shit creditless as fuck. Hey, Draco, number 9, bro.
I have Jack on there.
Bet.
But like him and Queen are like same level to me.
So Queen number 8.
Yeah.
The
thing I don't understand, like the whole community's just slandering of Jack. He has taken L's, yes, but like it's like we don't have the context or L's for some people. Like the context or L's don't like downplay him at all. Like he's been really crazy and he hasn't really shown me reasons.
Oh dang, my bad, bro.
You good, bro, Matt? This
niggas is actually just interrupted to talk about fucking Monster Hunter.
I know, right?
And I also think like with the Sulong form Inu Neko, they'll fight him, yes, and I still think that it's gonna be a very tough fight for them. And so like 2 people of that level barely beating him, that just shows how crazy he is. I can see him being above Queen, but I just put Queen just for it.
Now I get it, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, there's actually not a concrete argument for it. It's just the community's perception that there's a distinction between YC2 and YC3, which kind of like there's actually no real argument for that. I mean, there are some things you can say, but
sorry, I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. Same with the whole Big Mouth Pirates. They didn't even really give them numbers, but everyone assumes Cracker 3rd.
Yeah.
I guess Queen, Jack, and King is the rankings, but.
Well, yeah, now this one they have fucking names. They're based on a card system, so it's a bit different. But just with Queen, you have to also look at the roles they play.
Yeah, she's like a female person. I don't know.
This nigga, bro, you need to stop that shit.
No, like, it could make sense that she's called Queen, because she's like a, I don't know,
okay, that's your point. Yeah, I get it.
It wouldn't make sense to be called
Fudanari.
I get it. Who did I have? Hey, bro, I'm tripping right now. I'm doing some fucking wild shit with my Excel. Alright, Silvers, number 9.
Number 9. You already got. I agree with you. It was X Drake.
X Drake, let's go.
Yeah, I got Drake right there.
Mad respect on the go. Mad respect. I got a lot of hope for X Drake, man. But I don't know if he's gonna play a massive role in this actual war. I think he might do some shit outside of the war pertaining to CP0, pertaining to like the Marines' involvement, that kind of shit, rather than actually playing a big role in the war itself. He's obviously gonna have some relevance somehow, but I don't think he's fighting anybody. And I feel like he's pulling strings more so, but he might have like a few clashes or something. But overall, yeah, like in terms of just endgame, I have hope for X Drake. In terms of just like moving on post Wano. But yeah, Steve-O, number 10. No, number 9.
At number 9, I have Luffy.
Okay, at least it's consistency. Law, Kid, and Luffy. Nigga got 8 people. You got Queen above Luffy. Alright. Number 9, JD, hit me.
Yes,
I have Zorro. I have Zorro number 9.
I thought he wasn't gonna be in the list.
That's
man.
character development right there.
That's just a round of applause for the goal. Put W's in the chat.
Wait, what happened?
Nah, he put Zorro number 9, but yeah.
Oh wait. So I'm sorry.
Nah,
I have X Drake and I have X Drake at number 9 actually.
So Zorro even higher.
Yeah.
W's in the chat.
Jay just be putting out a front, bro.
Jay is you have to, like, I've always known he respects Zorro, right? It's just you have to know when he's trolling and when he's pushing an agenda and when he's being serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to tell. It's very fucking hard to tell. So yeah.
JD did his character arc.
Luffy number 9 though, Steve-O, bro. The chat is going off on you right now for that.
Chat's going off on who?
The chat is going off on Steve-O for that. He put Luffy at number 9.
Oh hell no, nah. That nigga Steve-O tripping.
He really is tripping, bro.
And then Steve-O ain't said Pearl Sparrow yet. Oh shit, you hate to see it.
Oh
he
shit.
said Paris Sparrow.
Yeah, he said it 21. He said Paris Sparrow for 21.
Oh, he said 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna have a wild pick. I'm expecting Hyogoro or some shit above him.
21.
I'm expecting like Hyogoro or some shit. Anyways,
I ain't gonna lie.
Anyways, it's my turn for the number 9.
Chat is not happy right now. They are like, I mean, they just scrapping right now.
The chat is scrapping. Let me peep. The chat.
Yeah, they're scrapping right now with this.
Oh, hella W's and L's. Hella W's and L's. Yo, niggas is wildin'. Anyways, my number 9 is Yamato. I have Yamato. I have Yamato. I don't think he's fucking with. I'd say him and Queen are like about comparable. So like you can swap them around.
So allegedly. You think that like they were gonna work together to fly in 6 to capture him? Because if he's like,
nah, Queen, I don't think they were gonna work together.
I guess that if you can beat him, but like I don't know, if you can beat him and he's like commander level already, why not just take the spot?
This is the thing though. I feel like there's more to that entire narrative. I feel like that. Like, I don't know if it's as simple as you can just. I don't know if they were expecting all-out fights and shit to happen. I don't know, because the way they were talking, it was like, go collect my son, bro. The nigga just ran away. I wasn't expecting him to fight people. You know what I'm saying?
The problem with that is, though, Fuji, is like, King realized that he needs the flying 6 to do it. Why not just ask anybody else to do it instead of flying 6?
Because maybe he's busy doing some other shit. If you have 6 guys at your disposal...
No, what are you talking about?
This is my problem with that, bro. It's like they're at a celebration. So what the fuck would he possibly be doing? Like, why couldn't he just go get him himself? Like, I just don't understand.
It could be that there might be a bad blood there, just because he's more closely related to Kaido.
Yeah, there could be. I feel like there's a narrative behind this shit. I don't think it's as simple as that, Draco, right? And also, you kind of have to think of it like that. He's sending 6 people after him. So regardless if they're all weaker.
I'm saying still 6 people. My question, Fiji, is it more so he doesn't want to do it himself, or that he needed the extra help? That's the thing.
This is the thing, though, right? This is the thing, though, right? He sent 6 people, so regardless of if one can defeat him, he sent 6. He sent all of them. So I know he's trying to make them compete. Yeah, go ahead.
But it's just like, what if him sending them, like, if he needed extra help, that's different. It's different if he says, okay, I need the extra help, or him just saying, oh, I don't want to do it myself. That changes things for Yamato's character.
We can't say though. We can't say. I think there is.
I don't think it changes much.
I think it does.
Bro, it does.
If King is saying he needs help.
If King is saying I need help, that speaks like profoundly for Yamato.
Oh,
So
this is my question to you, Draco, right? This is my look. This is my question to you, right, Draco? If you're sending 6 people against someone, right? I'm of the opinion that the six members of the Flying Six, if they are fighting somebody right after one another consecutively, to having rounds against the same person one after another, and it requires all 6 rounds, then that person is like first commander level or some shit. That person's he's strong.
Fiji, the problem with that is, right, when he sent 6 people, I felt like it wasn't more about the strength thing. It was more about the fact that he's like
I think it was more so giving him an opportunity or giving them an opportunity.
There's the thing is we don't understand the narrative, so there's a load of interpretations, and I respect that.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, what chapter was that? What chapter was that?
I think it was 979. Yeah,
425.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I feel like it's more just the opportunity. Like y'all fight amongst each other to find and bring him back, and whoever does it, you have the chance.
This could also equally be argued as the fact that Oda could not think of an actual plot line to introduce the Flying Six naturally all at the same time, so he just did that.
It could have been.
There's so many interpretations.
So weird,
your
bro.
answer depends upon what you think is true.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about perception. It's just the way he worded it for me. But like some people, like just saying, someone else may not perceive it how I perceived it.
Yeah.
So.
Now it's tough for me because I don't really know where this narrative is going. That's one thing I really love about it. That's why the whole Yamato plotline kind of reignited my hope for just the battle of Onigashima.
It was just like for me, it was just like in succession. He explains the meritocracy, then says they might be needed. Then Black Maria says it's a formidable task. It was like those like order of events is like why I have them at 12. Like I'm not gonna, I wouldn't put them like in top 5, but that's why I got him a little higher.
Yeah, this is the thing with Yamato, right? The vibe I got from it wasn't that all 6 of these guys, like I don't think you could. It's hard for me to say that Yamato's ceiling is the Flying Six, just because you need to consider that even if they're competing, all 6 of them are being sent. So they're comfortable in sending 6 individuals who are that strong to capture Yamato. And that's why they don't go in to do it themselves. That's why King isn't doing it. Because he has 6 guys at his disposal that can do the job for him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm sure he's thinking, even if 3 of them can't do it, 6 of them consecutively, surely they can capture the kid. Even if he's first commander level or something, is you know what I'm saying? There's an argument for Yamato.
That's why I got him at 12. Because like at first I was thinking like, damn, the king need the help. But then when I kept reading it, you know what I'm saying? I was like, I think he knows that Yamato's formidable, but like also he's like, I don't really need to do this. I got these 6 niggas, let me send them.
Yeah.
So then that changes things. Because at first I had Yamato way higher because I'm like, if King needed help, then that nigga might be. But then I started thinking about it more. I was like, nah, I don't think it's that. I think it's just like you said, like Yamato was like, okay, well, I got these 6 people at my disposal. They may be needed. Let me go send them to do it.
I mean, that's what makes this stream, the timing of this stream really interesting because, I mean, the next few weeks could answer our questions. We could find out more about this narrative. Yamato might be weaker than we think. He might be stronger than we think. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all to do the next few weeks. Is Urti down for the count? I don't think so, but she could be. Why would they send all 6? Like, did King need all 6 of them because he could rely on them more than himself? We don't know. We should find out soon, though. So, yeah, I feel it. But, Yamato number 9 for me.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah. And like that Marie chick was saying that's going to be quite a difficult task.
Yeah, and that's all 6 of them. Like, obviously not together, but yeah.
The way I took it was like probably like hard to track down more so than his strength.
That's what we were thinking at first, but now after he hit Ulti like that, I was like, nah, maybe
it could be a mix of both. But like instead of sending 1 missile, you send 6 missiles.
Because a lot of us was like theorizing that he had some sort of ability that made him hard to be detected or like found. Like
that's what I was thinking. I was thinking he's a kid or some shit. Now, but with the whole mobility thing though, Draco, I don't think that's the case because he ran past Kid and Kid noticed him. So if he had an ability that made him hard to like find, then Kid wouldn't have noticed him and people wouldn't have been like, yo, Yamato, niggas is looking for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you can use that argument.
Niggas wanted that chameleon fruit bad as shit.
I didn't even think it was a chameleon fruit. It didn't have to be
just like fast as fuck. He might just be really fast.
No, I was just saying that he's just smart enough to know where like to hide and get away from people. It's not like he can't be seen in the broad daylight like a kid saw him. You know.
I get it.
At the same time, like
I don't think Kid saw
I still
him,
think
did he?
that
I think it was somebody who called out. To him.
The two people he was fighting saw him, and then he hit him when they looked away. I still think that was like it was like a what's his name? When King asked them, "Hey, don't you need them?" I assume that it was like it has to be of that specific strength to be able to capture Yamato, and at the same time you need 6 people because you have 6 different opportunities to find them. You know, and then another thing about it is like, why if Kaido like awards strength, why would he award strength to like them all fighting him one by one? The last guy gets the last hit in, and he gets a golden opportunity when it wasn't really like he deserved the opportunity in terms of like being strong enough to get it.
Bro, how do I unhind someone? Bro, I accidentally just
hit
Jay from the chat. It was an accident, bro. I accidentally hit him.
Yo.
I accidentally hit him. I accidentally hit him on the channel. I accidentally
deleted your messages and hit you.
I accidentally hit you, bro. I just accidentally clicked on it.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. I'm just trying to vibe.
Hey, hey,
I'm trying to be positive with my niggas in the chat. You just killing me, dog.
I ain't trying to vibe on nothing.
I'm trying to be positive.
Hey, I'm sorry, my guy. That was an accident. Alright, let's get back to this list, alright? Vor, who you got number 8, bro?
I have Yamato number 8.
I guess we explained all that. There's no point getting into it. Yamato number 8. Sin number 8, bro.
Damn, I ain't even got mine no more. God damn.
Jinbei Knight of the Sea at 8.
Hold on, wait, let me just add this guy as more. You got Jinbei?
Yeah, at 8.
Yeah. I really fucking hit this nigga by accident, bro. Hey, Matt, number 8, bro.
He modded him.
Nah, I gave it back. I just gave it back.
My number 8 is the former Shichibukai, Jinbei.
Jinbei over Law. Niggas keep Sin be saying that. Fucking Matt said that. Drit said that. Come on, niggas keep spitting.
What is that cap?
That isn't cap, but that's not the consensus. The consensus is that Law is fucking comparable to Kid and Luffy. Maybe not between us, but a lot of people in the community think that.
Law is comparable.
I mean, community confirmation don't equal confirmation though.
Of course not. I'm just saying consensus, right? That's what. No, but I'm saying you think.
Bro, you gotta understand, Fiji. Now that we in this top 10, like everybody's so close together, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Me, I have Law like 13, and then you're gonna see where I have Kid and Luffy. So yeah, Dritz number 8, bro.
Number 8 is Queen.
Queen. Jagan number 8, my brother.
Queen.
Oof, another one. Didn't you have a Queen for number 9? Oh no, Jagan not active. That was Matt. Did Matt just say that?
Yeah.
My bad. I got Denjiro.
Bet. Respect. That's like the ballpark I have him. Like above.
Me and if I didn't have Yamato, me and Dritz's list would be crazy close, bro. That's the only difference.
My number 8 is oh yeah, it's not my turn.
Don't mind.
Silvers number 8, bro.
Queen,
hella queens, bro.
Whoa,
go Queen.
Steve-O, number 8, bro.
Queens, only 2 queens.
Not 3.
I realized that I forgot somebody. So could you move Sanji down and
he's not in the list. Let's go.
Yeah, gotta bump Sanji out. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
what's unfortunate?
Who you putting in, Steve-O?
You'll find out.
I think it's Yamato. To be honest, with the amount we spoke about Yamato, it's probably Yamato.
But so that means you're gonna move Luffy to 10, and my new number 9 is Smoothie.
Ridiculous.
Of course, Steve-O would do this.
Steve-O, come on.
First of all,
we all agreed no Smoothie, and Steve was like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, we're gonna allow it. We're gonna allow it.
At the beginning, I'm gonna put Smoothie on the list.
The only reason he's allowing it is because of Sanji. That's not
the only reason. No, that's not the only reason. The second reason is because this shit is fucking hilarious. Steve-O, but Steve-O, this isn't one of those takes like all the other takes. I let him I just let you rock. But this one, I need a full explanation, bro. I need you to explain why Smoothie is above Luffy, Kid, Law, why she's above Drake.
So, I guess the biggest reasoning that I could provide would be that I don't think that we're going to win this war. Just to make sense of why I have our biggest combatants so low in your view. And another reason specifically towards Luffy is that I don't view the W against Katakuri as a solid W to begin with. So
Cultured.
I don't judge the growth that he received from that the same way that most people will.
The fact, Steve, I agree with that. Like it being a solid W or not, it's not. You can still judge the growth separately from that. Like he gained observation hockey.
Yeah, you can, but I don't.
So you think that if you like don't win a fight, you don't grow?
No, I didn't say he didn't grow. I say I don't view it in the same light as most people.
Okay, that's weird because I don't think any people like just the fact that he beat him attribute that to anything. They attribute to like the stuff he learned along the way.
Hi, Steve. So what's your number 8 now? Because you changed your number 9. So what's your number 8?
My new number 8 would be Queen.
Okay. I was afraid for a second, but it's still wild that you have Queen so high. But yeah, well, not high. It's wild who you have below Queen. Anyways, is there even 7 individuals that you could muster that are like strong? I'm looking forward to see the rest. Jay already gave us his number 8, so I'll give mine, and that is Denjiro. So I got Denjiro like in that ballpark, like there's no point even saying above, but like around the same level as Queen. But I favor Denjiro. I feel like he's gonna play a role in the in the Kaido fight and get hits on Kaido. I understand his durability has been wanked like crazy, but yeah, I just feel like his showing and portrayal has been better than every one of the other scabbards so far. Definitely, in my opinion. Shutamaru's had some good portrayal, but Denjiro, it's clearly the fact that he was given the role of the Ushimitsu, the witch and owl boy, the fact that he was given the intel, just there's a lot of things. There's also the fact that he's kind of regarded as the top dog within all of Orochi's forces. And I understand Orochi's forces do look pretty trash, but it's the Kaido and Orochi relationship is a bit of a partnership, right? It's not really like, it's not like Kaido is taking the piss out of Orochi. We don't know that. Maybe he has got something in store. But to me, it's like a partnership. And that's why I kind of have Orochi's strongest man in a similar ballpark to Kaido's strongest man, King and Kyoshiro. I understand that's kind of like a very one-dimensional way to see things, but yeah, that's like a reason I would bring up. And it's also that fucking neck, bro. That neck was massive. I had to. Alright, number 7. Hey, number 7, bro. Before you go, there's nearly 300 people in here right now. That's fucking insane. Thank you all for putting up. This is like a new milestone for me, bro, in terms of views. So I appreciate you.
You still stink.
Hey, this nigga.
Let that nigga know, man.
Hey.
Oh, you still stink too, nigga. You stink the worst.
What you mean? You smell like shit, nigga. Shut up.
I can't wait to go on Twitter later and see this Smash Bros shit, bro. Is it still going? Or is that shit down?
No, it's not. No. I mean, these niggas still like mentioning me, but they talk about what the fuck these bitch ass niggas say.
Alright, hit me with number 7, boy. Hit me just. Matt, we gonna talk about this after the stream.
For sure.
Bitch ass niggas.
Alright, number 7, boy.
I had Jinbei Night of the Sea.
Jinbei Night of the Sea. I'm seeing mad respect on Jinbei. I like it.
Got to.
I like it.
You sure you like it, nigga?
I love it.
Or you
I don't
love
just
it?
like it. I love it.
Pause.
Sin, number 7, bro.
Pause.
Number 7, I got Queen.
Cap.
Queen.
Why you say it like that?
Queen. You have to put emphasis on the N. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Queen.
You gotta put emphasis on the N.
The Queen. You know what I'm saying?
I'm moaning.
Hey, Matt.
That's what I'm saying, yo. Get this nigga out of here.
Yeah, what's happening?
Number 7, son, and just say it in the most Japanese, like the most nanda twa way you can. Just, you know what I'm saying?
He's not doing that.
Number 7.
I have Zorro at number 7.
Round of applause to that B. You got the Kaido Slayer.
I don't know why.
You got the Kaido Slayer at number 7, the lucky 7.
If I were to make any changes just for the sake of the list, I would put Sanji up because although I did put Zorro like at 7. I do think he's gonna get stronger, and that's kind of reflective of that. So I would move Sanji up a little bit. Sanji would probably crack the top 10 post Wano, and then nah, fuck that. Yamato staying off my list because y'all niggas hyping that nigga to whole hell.
Nah, you sleeping, bro. I'm so surprised. Dritz hasn't
I'm gonna
said
stay
Yamato
asleep, nigga. Let me get woken up by an alarm clock.
It's actually wild. I might as well say it right now. I have the exact same placement for Zorro. Niggas thought I was gonna put him top 5 or some shit, but yeah, no, he's my number 7 too.
Oh well, look at that, Fiji trying to be just like me.
Nah, to me, this is. Do you guys want me to go in with my full in-depth explanation?
No.
I kind of have to do it, bro.
You don't.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
No, you don't.
Streets
just relax.
need it.
Just relax on the Zorro wank. Just relax.
Need it.
Bro.
They need it.
We don't need that. We don't need that, bro.
They need
it. Do we really?
Yes,
I don't
we
think
do.
like that, but
yes,
we
we
heard it
do.
a bunch of times, right? So.
Nah, the thing is, I kind of do have to explain it because I have him above. Like, this is the thing, right? You heard what I said. I think Denjiro is in a similar ballpark to King, which means I have Zorro in a similar ballpark to King already. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's why it has to be mentioned. So
Denjiro is in a similar ballpark.
No, it's Cat, Matt. You're right.
He said,
ball cap to King.
Similar ball cap.
Yes, I do. I do think Denjiro.
All right, Fiji. I gotta hijack the stream real quick. We got like 300 viewers in here, right?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We got 300 viewers. Everybody, go read or watch Haikyuu, please. Go read or watch Haikyuu. We need the streets to get on that.
No, okay? Watch Monster. Watch Monster.
Man, fuck that. Don't listen to this nigga. He stinks. Go read and watch Haikyuu. Monster's like fucking over a decade old. We don't give a fuck about that
Monster
shit.
Is the goal.
We are focused on Haikyuu, okay? When I promote Haikyuu, that is not your cue to promote Monster, nigga. You stink.
Anyways, folks, it's time. Hey, the chat needs it. The chat needs it. So I'm just gonna go on for a little Zorro explanation, right? So this is my logic, real quick. And nigga, stop. Stop. It has to be done. For Zorro and why I think he's that strong already, and as insane as it may seem, there's a multitude of reasons, but I'll focus specifically on the way I see the story up until this point, and the way I've always seen the story, and what I see happening post Wano. So the way I see it is, Luffy and Zorro have always been equal to me since the very beginning of the series all the way up until Whole Cake Island. And the only reason why there was a gap made there was because Zorro wasn't present to have a fight, an extreme diff, an opportunity to grow. And that's where Luffy created a gap. And that's why I have Luffy above Zorro substantially right now. Now, I think that gap is going to be closed by the end of the arc because I don't think Luffy is going to have that same... I think Zorro is gonna have more fights and more growth in this arc than Luffy is. I feel like Luffy's gonna go straight into the Kaido fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think if he does get a 1v1 with anybody, it's gonna be like a low diff. It's gonna be like a little warm up. It's not gonna be like a fight that causes him to break his limits, break his ceiling, and grow. So with Zorro, I feel like he is gonna get that. I do think he's fighting King. I do think he's going to go on to play a massive role in the Kaido fight. We don't need to get into that. But yeah, I feel like he's going to get a massive role in the Kaido fight. The reason why I say they're equal and always have been equal is because I'm a firm believer that vice captains are comparable to their captains. But with Zoro's case in particular, it's even more so relevant because Zorro isn't just the vice captain, but he's somebody who actually has an ambition that requires him to be extremely powerful and to strive in terms of growth. He needs to be strong. It's something that requires him to be powerful. Zorro, a lot of people meme about it and use it to slander him and say Zorro just fights, but there's an element of truth to that. He's a fighter. That's what he is. He's a combatant. That's his role in the crew. He's literally the fighter of the crew. There's nothing more to him. He's always dedicated his life and soul and body to becoming stronger and stronger. So who's going? Is this Jay?
Got Skip Bayless in the background.
Is that Skip Bayless? Who did that? Who did that?
I don't know who did it.
It's Jay. I fucking hate you so much, Jay.
I didn't do anything, bro.
I know it's you, bro. You the nigga who calls me Bayless. Who else did that?
I was just vibing, bro.
I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. No. And the thing I see is, so coming into Wano, I would have Zorro on the same level as Luffy at the end of Dressrosa, right? Or at the start of Whole Cake Island. So that's like, to me, that's on the cusp of Commander level. Jack. So basically 15 for my list, right? Around there, that region. He came into Wano that level. And then, upon getting Enma and having a week to train with it, I want to emphasize that, right? Remember Enies Lobby? These niggas went from... Let's say these niggas doubled in fucking strength overnight. Of course, okay, that's a bit much saying they doubled, but they grew much, much stronger overnight just because the plot demanded them to grow much stronger overnight. But this time, Oda has taken the effort to give Luffy and Zorro, nobody else, Luffy and Zorro in particular, or maybe the others got training, we don't know that, but Luffy and Zorro in particular, there was focus on them training, and they both had... quote unquote power-ups in a sense, things that make them more, things that allowed for them to grow. Luffy learned a new type of armament haki, and Zorro got a sword that requires him, that forces him to train his armament haki. So both of them are stronger than they were at the start of the arc, and I think they are substantially stronger than they were at the start of the arc. Like Luffy coming into this arc is around equal to Katakuri. Now I wouldn't put them on the same level. I wouldn't. I would honestly say Luffy high diffs cat, not even extreme diff. Luffy now with Ryo, Future Sight, and a better usage of Gear 4th. Seemingly he can use that shit much easier than he could before. He can sift in and out of it. Yeah, I feel like he's bro, coming out of the Katakuri fight, I have him equal to Katakuri at the end of Whole Cake Island. Just because of the way I view that fight, right? It's kind of different to most people. And then you take a look at Zorro, who got Enma, and then a week of training. And already, look at the focus he's had already in terms of fights. He had the most action in this arc so far out of anybody. The Hawkins encounter, Killer, the shit in the Flower Capital. So if that's just in the setup portion of the arc, what do you think is going to happen in the war portion of the arc? So that's the thing, innit, right? I feel like his growth in this arc is going to be insane, and it's going to put him on an equal level to Luffy at the end of this arc. Just like they've always been since the start of the series. But yeah. I went off in a minute there.
Huh?
I went off for a minute. Who's next? Dritz, number 7.
You did go off for a minute. I was actually going to go off, but I don't want to bore people, so I'll just give my number. Number 7, I have Luffy.
Nah, you need to go off. You need to go off. You need to.
Save
it. Okay. You have Kid above? Nah, you need to go off, bro.
Save it.
All right.
Oh, you want to save it? You can save it for Kid and like later on if you want to explain.
I mean, it's not necessarily related to Kid.
Okay.
But
he's just capping. That's all.
I'm not capping.
Just let him explain. Why do you have?
Nah, this is interesting, right? I need to see this.
So this is interesting coming from me because I had the exact opposite viewpoint of this. Basically, every single year we did the top 30, but I have seen too much just to make me realize that Luffy's power scaling is ridiculously inconsistent, and it's almost impossible to tell how strong he is. Before or after the Katakuri fight and after the training, it was common consensus that, oh, Luffy must have learned all these things and gotten this much stronger, but nothing ever showcases this being the fact. Luffy only ever wins fights in the New World, not through him being stronger than his opponents, but through him lucking out through his opponent's negligence or the errors in the writing. This happens consistently. If Luffy went back and fought Katakuri right now, we still don't know who would win because Katakuri doesn't use the abilities that Oda gives him to use. Mm-hmm. And we see what's happening here. Luffy, with all this training, even though Luffy got a size increase, it has had no impact whatsoever on his fighting capabilities and is there for aesthetic only until Oda deems it to be necessary to even include, which is very inconsistent and makes it very hard to scale Luffy in general.
Cap.
You can hear the anger building in his voice.
It just
he's getting angrier and angrier.
I agree. The reason why I feel like the fan base places Luffy at a certain power level is because they know, like they do account for plot. They literally do.
Yes, but whenever you are accurate power scaling, you cannot deduce for the reason being is because like what the actual reason is very much different from what you believe it to be. And we could also make the case that Luffy learns these things, but he's not necessarily the best fighter. Luffy is a combat genius, but not at winning.
God damn.
This much is true because Luffy never outsmarts his opponents to actually win. It's always some other circumstance. That has nothing to do with Luffy actually being stronger than his opponents. He acquires abilities that over time make him stronger, but he doesn't master them right away. Like, for instance, Future Sight, he has it sometimes, and then he doesn't. And then you see him, he fights opponents that are significantly weaker than him, and then Oda, for the sake of the plot, which comes back on Luffy, looks significantly weaker than what he actually is for someone that we would label as first commander level. None of the things that happen to Luffy would ever happen to first commander level people. It only happens because it's Luffy and Oda's writing the story. But how do we take that whenever we're actually scaling Luffy's power? Because it never actually comes to fruition when the fight itself occurs. So you can make the argument that despite what Luffy has, with everything that he's learned, maybe right now he's actually at the first commander level in totality and not necessarily above it. This we don't know, and we'll have to find out. He could still be above it, like I used to believe myself through multiple years. But I don't think there's really enough to look at and deduce, because Luffy still gets the hands put on him. He still gets fooled by opponents much, much weaker than him, and commanders that should be weaker than him often throw him aside quite easily.
Yeah.
Evidence queen.
And the reason why I kind of agree with you on this point is because the only rebuttal I'm seeing from the chat right now is, but that's just plot.
Right, and whenever you make the argument, that's just how the story is written, that goes back to talking about what is accurate power scaling. Because if you are going to argue that's just the plot, then we should just stop talking.
Yeah, because things are just going to happen because they happen. Rather than...
Boy, that nigga Dritz is talking about the anime community as a whole, because boy, do y'all niggas do that.
The thing is, though,
Dritz... Yo,
it's the plot! It's the
plot! I mean, no, Matt, there is an element of truth to that. There definitely is an element of truth.
There definitely is, but, like, bro, come on.
It's hard, yeah. Yeah.
Come on now.
This is the thing, right?
Like,
Go ahead, Draco. Sorry.
The way that you were power scaling Katakuri, saying that Katakuri wasn't using his full ability, so we don't know if Luffy fights him again, who win, Luffy or Katakuri. I feel like the same logic should apply to Luffy. Just because the plot induces him not to use his abilities or be negligent, we shouldn't really use that to nerf him in the power scaling sense.
Yeah, because he still has those abilities.
Literally, you were doing that for Katakuri. I don't know why you're not doing it for Luffy. You got to compare everything they have to power scaling against them in a vacuum. That's what we do. So, I don't know. I agree with your initial point, but then I feel like that was a bit unfair on Luffy's part. And saying plot.
Well, I think that.
Sense. No, saying plot makes sense when you add into the fact, if you bring up evidence of what Luffy has that he didn't use in that instance. It's not I'm saying he lost because of plot and not really giving you examples of what he could have used. So that's all.
If I can speak for my guy Dritz real quick, I think he was more so speaking about just Future Sight. The fact that it's
Future Sight, Luffy's size increase, and the supposed Rio. We know that these are abilities that Luffy has, but it's inconsistent when he uses them, and it's not necessarily there. You can't ascertain how much of an increase or difference it really makes. So he has it, but where can we scale that? Because the things that happen is that what we're shown is Luffy constantly getting trolled, and as I said,
Silvers, you can join now.
In my statement is that the truth very well could be that my initial belief, what I believed for years for Luffy, still ends up being the case, which I used to argue vividly, and you can go back and watch the numerous streams, that Luffy after the Katakuri fight was stronger than Katakuri. And I believe that still could necessarily be true. I'm not debating that. What I'm debating is that currently there's a lack of evidence as to why this necessarily matters, because we don't see it. This will change whenever we actually see the full scope of his abilities. But as of right now, if I compare Luffy right now to when Luffy was in Whole Cake Island, I can't necessarily put him above any first commander.
The problem with that for me, is why do you have to make that distinction for Luffy?
Let me send out a SOS.
Distinction for what?
You said check Twitter.
We can't really say Luffy's stronger than Katakuri, because if that fight happens again, Katakuri can use his entire ability.
No, if that fight happens again, we don't know what would happen.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's stronger or weaker.
Yeah.
But all I have to go by is they're on a similar playing field, which is why I have Luffy still in first commander level. But as opposed to most people, I don't have Luffy admiral level or stronger than all of the commanders. I don't believe it to be the case until I know it to be true.
Yeah, I do agree with you on that one. I just don't understand why you can't just use this like an NBA player or something on a 2K.
Because that's not the way the story is written.
Yeah, Oda's telling us through either the way.
Yes, but he's telling us. But then we also know that. So if you go by what the narrative says,
okay,
it's like X, Y, and Z. But then as a fan, you realize that A, B, and C weren't even accounted for, and it doesn't matter. So this is why it goes. Whenever you judge mainly by plot instead of by what you actually see, then it throws the entire purpose out, and you just say, "Well, Luffy wins because Luffy."
But you kind of have to account for plot. You always
account for plot, but like as only the main characters ever get that stipulation.
I mean,
not the main characters because we.
No, that's actually true. Only main characters in most series get the stipulation of they're going to grow.
In One Piece,
in One Piece. In other series, it's different.
It's a bit different in other series, but in One Piece, I would agree to that.
And scaling them, like you right now were saying that we know Luffy has these things, and we don't know how.
We know he has it, but to what extent? Because he uses it sometimes because people that don't matter, and then when he actually could use it, he doesn't use it, and he gets clowned.
That goes for everybody though in the story, like you said, for example.
Right. Yes, and that's why I have to scale people as they are, as they use their abilities.
Okay, I just think that's like, well, in terms of power scaling discussions, you gotta like just write their entire resume left and right and compare them. Like a fucking what's that YouTube series where you have?
Yes, but there's a resume of what you have and how you use it. Luffy doesn't use the abilities he has well.
Yeah,
and that's been the case for quite a long time.
Yeah, and you have to search for like inconsistencies there, like show like one time he used it really well, why didn't he use it really well the second time? I feel like in that scenario, you got to take the time he used it really well because we know he's capable of it.
So if you only use the good, then you eliminate half of the conversation.
Yeah, but like
the issue with that is
we're not like idiots though. Like we can read the story and realize
there's variables to the bad moments. Yeah, there's always a variable. As I understand like that you might not like that variable and the way it was implemented, but there's always a variable to it. Like take for example the Luffy and Apu situation. There's a variable to that, and it's explained. Whether or not the justification is satisfying is a topic in of its own, but it's explained. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you can use these instances to bash Luffy because, to some degree, I hate to say it, but it's just plot. I hate to say it. I actually do hate to say it, but to some degree, when you look at these situations, it's like that shouldn't happen, but Oda made it happen in a way that does make some sense. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense why Apu was capable of doing that. So, like, am I gonna say Luffy has trash durability because of that instance? No, I'm gonna say Oda's writing of Luffy is very inconsistent. That's what I'm gonna say in terms of power. But I'm gonna have to look at the moments where he's at his strongest because that's obviously what he's going to be when you go into like a 1v1 situation when you're overall power scaling.
And that's not necessarily the case either.
So
and we know that's not the case.
Why is that not the case, Trish?
Because you don't start the fight off at your maximum power. No one does, and that's not how any fights work.
Okay,
so we're scaling it. Like we're not like
but that's not how you scale. You scale how a fight would play out.
No, I mean,
and what happens most of the time is that Luffy gets clowned on, where in any realistic fight he would just die.
Okay.
And even whenever Luffy's in Gear 4th, outside of Doflamingo, and even Doflamingo, it's not as good as people think it believe. Luffy in Gear 4th often gets clowned anyway.
Okay.
So for now, like he's still first commander level. Like I don't want that to be same. I'm just saying I don't think Luffy has surpassed the first maze as a spectrum yet. That will come with this arc.
That's crazy, just because I agree with you on the scaling, but like I view it like the scaling of him in the opposite way that you're viewing him.
Well, how do you come to the same conclusion then, if it's on the opposite spectrums?
Because even though, like, with all the stuff that he has, I don't think that puts him above. Like, let's say in the consistent 100%, he's not trolling fight, Plot's not like fucking him over. I feel like all that stuff, that resume puts him on that perch of first commander level. That's the whole reason, like, that's the whole thing that the Katakuri fight was trying to show us. It was able to beat him when he uses like everything that he learned in Future Sight and speed and all that stuff.
I think,
but then with that logic though, Draco, if you account for things that Luffy learned again, then how does that logic still apply with my conclusion?
That's the thing though. Like you're, like the fact that he learned that's it all depends on how you scale what he learned. I don't think the level that he gained from learning this Rio stuff is so much so that it just shoots him above every other commander. I feel like it puts.
You would agree though that that's a pretty good skill that he theoretically learned.
Yeah. At the same time, though, we know that like his previous skill that he learned to reach him there, the first commander level isn't completely polished as other commanders. You know what I'm saying? So like,
but like if you put if you put him back up against Katakuri, right, and he has everything that he had against Katakuri, maybe a bit better, and now he has everything, you would still say they're on the same tier?
Yeah.
But by that logic, you would have to be like, if they're at their strongest, which is what you scaled at, Luffy at his strongest, him and Katakuri were going back and forth at the end of the fight, and if you add everything Luffy learned, is that still the same thing by your conclusion? Because for me, it's different.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I have to give Katakuri everything he has as well, which is his stickiness, which is very detrimental in the fight versus Luffy, and he hasn't really used it after a certain point in the story. So if like giving everything to Katakuri and giving everything to Luffy, and I still think it's a toss-up.
I don't think so.
I don't know how he's gonna counter the stickiness. If he finds a way to counter the stickiness, that's the only thing giving Katakuri the benefit of the doubt of keeping up with Luffy.
At the same time, the stickiness is a problem, right? But then you have to account for the fact that now he has. What was Luffy's main issue in that fight? He couldn't land hits, and that was his main issue, right? He couldn't land hits, and now he has a way to land hits. How many hits did it take for Katakuri to be exhausted at the end of that fight? Of course, you have to.
We don't know.
Well, it was like 11 hits. Of course, there's some off-screen hits.
Shit, Fiji.
90% of that fight was off-screened.
The point stands, though, that Katakuri took less hits than Luffy did. That's the point that Fiji's trying to make, is that Katakuri took less hits than Luffy.
If you compare it to the beating that Luffy got, it's very, very clear that Oda tried to emphasize this guy has trash endurance, or like compared to Luffy, because he even had Katakuri emphasize, this is the first time I've been hit in a very long time. He's not used to getting hit. That's something that you have to account for. And the fact that now Luffy has a way to hit him, plus advanced armament, which means his hits are even more powerful than they were, and the fact that he could draw blood from Katakuri in his base form, land a punch in his face, and make him bleed from the mouth. What's he gonna do with a Kongan that I can actually land? That's insane.
Luffy's never landed a hit with Gear 4.
He hasn't, but I feel like he can now. Now that he can.
Outside of Snake Man.
Yeah, of course. But Boundman's a lot more powerful. Boundman's a lot more powerful. Yeah, but Snake Man, exactly. Who knows? We can't gauge it for sure. But what if Snake Man is now as... So his Snake Man attacks are as powerful as, say, his Kongan before Ryo. Now his Kongan is buffed, obviously. But the attacks that he was landing on Cat, what if they're much stronger now? It's just, I don't know, man.
That's true. I mean, I think that when we see Luffy fight again, it's going to be pretty nasty. But that's my own, little head cannon.
Yeah. Anyways, chat is asking us to move on. What's good?
I'll ask just something. Real quick, though, Fiji, just for argument's sake, what do you say to the people who believe that Katakuri let Luffy leave and that Katakuri could have continued that fight?
I disagree. I feel like Katakuri was pretty kind of clearly exhausted by the end of that fight. And I don't think it's just because of the hits he took. I feel like you have to also take into account the fact that he exerted a lot of haki. That was in the dialogue. He said, I'm using up too much of my haki. He fought for 10 hours. He was giving someone to work for 10 hours. That's a lot of haki or exerting. So that will make you tired in of itself. So that is something I account for. It's not just the durability and endurance from, taking hits. There's also that. But in general, yeah, I'd say he's pretty tired at the end of the fight. But there's actually no way to say whether or not he was. So that's it's a hard conversation to indulge in, because who knows? Who knows if he could have kept on going? But when you just look at his interaction with Brule after that fight, it's kind of clear this guy is very tired. Whether or not, how long he could have kept going on for, I'd say a few more hits. But like someone else could say a few more hours, and I can't say they're wrong because we don't know.
And to add to that, like what me and Driss were discussing was like just after everything, including Ryo now, and that changed things. And to add for Driss's question about does he beat Katakuri? Maybe not Katakuri necessarily due to the hacks of his stickiness, but every other attribute for Luffy, like in terms of speed, durability, hit strength, all that, I give it to Luffy. So that overall puts Luffy above Katakuri for me. But like any matchup, it is dependent on matchup when you're that close. And Katakuri can hang in there due to his stickiness.
But anyway, I think we've talked on enough. I think you regret making me talk, but go ahead.
No, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for sharing. Because you had to explain that. You had to explain that take, bro. You had to explain that take. Anyways, Jagam, bro, what's your number 7?
Not really.
Kid
number 7. Culture. Draco number 7, bro.
Kid as well.
Hey, Jagan and Draco, y'all been working together on this shit?
On the same page.
Silver's number 7.
Jinbei.
Jinbei. By the way, Jagan, Draco, when it's time for your Zorro placement, I need you guys to explain why you think Zorro's stronger than Kid. I would like that.
Canon, bro.
Nah, yeah. I kind of like I'm open to that. Right now I disagree, but I'm open to that. So I want to hear the argument. Anything for the agenda.
Oh, good God.
Steve-O, number 7, bro.
Oh, my number 7?
Yeah.
I got the traitor, Conjuro.
Yo,
Steve, funny.
Is that a troll pick, Steve?
No, he's being genuine.
No, not at all.
No, he's being genuine. He's being genuine.
All right, go ahead and explain, Steve.
It's a Palomo
for me,
now.
Essentially, I believe that the Conjuro will be significantly stronger than what we initially had him portrayed as. Since he's the traitor, I feel like
who do you have to match up
he would have to pose a significant threat for him to go to the other side. It'd be kind of like weird if he's like, I'm evil, but then niggas could still body him easily,
That wasn't.
Steve, I have a question for you because I saw you post this in the comments. Do you have Kinemon right above Conjuro?
No.
Hey, stop.
Okay.
Oh, even if he did, I wouldn't want to be spoiled. Hey, Steve-O, I have a question though. Don't spoil it, but do you have any other hot takes in the works in this list? Because if so, maybe. I'm excited.
It just depends on how you view things, I guess.
I mean,
like maybe 2 of them.
And maybe for you, is it definitely yes?
Maybe
Yeah. Okay, so we definitely in for some more entertainment. We love to see it. All right,
hold
Jay.
on. You got Conjuro above Luffy though.
Just don't even ask. Don't just enjoy it, bro.
No, like I understand you believe that Conjuro is a lot stronger than he let on, but to have him above Luffy?
This is another thing, right? Like another thing you have to keep in mind. Like, not only do I think we're gonna lose, I also don't believe there's very much separation between these guys.
The Scabbards, did you say?
He said.
And here's another thing. I would also like to be able to leave Wano being able to say, like, damn, these samurai are actually. So that's another thing you got to keep in mind.
I'm gonna be honest. I ain't hear nothing you said because it sounded like you were in the Matrix.
He said that he wants to leave Wano saying the samurai was strong, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right. So,
oh Lord, I actually feel like Conjuro does have a case for being on this list. It's crazy that no one else had him, but your placement is even crazier than the fact that no one else had him. So, Jay, you active, fam?
No.
Nah, he ain't here.
Jay taking his time.
I'm here. Sorry. I'm crashing a little bit. My bad.
Nah, do your thing, man. Do your thing, bro. Just hit us with your number 7, though, bro.
My number 7 is Queen.
Nice. Calamity respect. Alright, and I've already given my number 7, which is Zorro, and spoke for like 10 fucking minutes. Number 6, Vor.
I have King, the Wild 5.
Yo! This nigga got Zorro over King, let's go.
Damn.
Already?
Oh, shit. Hey.
Snake.
Hey, Vor the go for that. I like it. I don't care, bro.
Snake.
The agenda is too powerful.
I ain't giving you no more videos, Vor, on Hood.
On Hood.
Hey, and we're gonna have that explanation for when you talk about Zorro. But Sin, number 6.
I got Kid at number 6.
Kid at number 6. Bet. Matt B, number 6.
King.
Oh my god, this nigga. Dritz, number
What?
6. Nah,
What'd I do?
I don't want to say. When I get to my list, I'll say it. That's what. Nigga, you just. I feel like the rest of our list is going to be exactly the same. But anyways. Number 6, Dritz.
This is a really easy explanation. Not hard at all. So, Kid.
Yeah.
There's always been the case in the community that Kid has been stronger than Luffy.
Yeah.
And I believe that moving forward, that is the best case scenario in terms of where Oda would want the story to go. Because after Wano, assuming Oda has something in plan for Kid, and he does matter when it comes to Luffy, he's going to need to be either on Luffy's level or slightly above it for the fight to really play out like Oda plays out his fights. So I do think you could believe in Kid being slightly stronger than Luffy, not like by a huge margin, like maybe like slightly, like a tiny percent. So that whenever Luffy has to defeat Kid, it's an interesting fight. Because Luffy always has to overcome.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's actually a good point.
I feel like Dritch should have been one of the last people to give his list, so the rest of us can explain why we got some of these characters on our list.
Because he be explaining it for us.
Instead of just going, same reason as Dritz.
Jagan, bro.
I think it'll like a long time from now till when that happens. Or maybe like it's possible that Kid can grow in that meantime to be
I feel like that's even more wild than having him stronger than him now. Having him stronger than him now makes more sense because there's a narrative for that. But if it happens after, then what's Luffy gonna be doing? Sitting around for a few months while Kid is doing some crazy shit? I don't know. I feel like narratively makes more sense if it's now.
No, I think both are equally as possible.
Okay, I get it. Number 6, Jagan.
Zorro.
Bet, you want to explain why you have him above Kid? It's up to you. I know Draco is your number 6 Zorro? Draco?
Yeah.
Bet, you guys can tag team on this if you want. It don't have to be long.
It's not really that much of a reason. I just think they're so close. I just chose to put Kid above him. Zorro above him. I've been more impressed with Zorro showing Kid, but even though we haven't really seen much from Kid, and I think that if Zorro was able to sneak Apu the same way Kid, not really sneak him, but get the attack on Apu the same way, what's his name did, I feel like he one-shots him. I was disappointed in the way that he was able to let him, basically, he was bloody, but he didn't really take that much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think Zorro's fighting Keen, and Kid is fighting Queen, so.
Yeah. So you think they're like relative in that sense?
Yeah, I think they're close. But I just think Zorro will need a hockey boom to overcome Keen, whereas Kid is already stronger than Queen, but they're relative.
Okay.
I also think.
Okay, I get it. Okay, that makes sense. So you think King, even though King is stronger than Queen, okay, that makes sense. Okay. I have Kid as my number 6 for basically the opposite reasons of you guys. Literally, same reason as you guys, but I favor Kid instead of Zorro. So yeah, I just give Kid the benefit of the doubt, but they're basically equal to me.
I can see it.
I see him as equal, but then the fact that I saw more from Zorro, and plus he just got like a new sword as well that should propel him a bit.
I don't know, this arc, I feel like post Wano, I might have Zorro above him. Post Wano, I might.
I don't know. I don't think he needs a post Wano to be above Kid though.
The reason why is because I feel like Zorro has had. Because if he's above him now, that's like that. I don't know. That's just wild to me, bro. Because
it's wild, but not everything in the story really like for Zorro to like be the way that you already think he is. That's already wild as well. So for it to be like more wild, it's not that crazy. And I just see him like in the past couple chapters all being like side by side, the same way we really hold up that whole Law Kid and Zorro side by side stuff. And Kid also has Killer helping him. And if I see Killer fighting Queen, I won't even really see it as a 1v1. I see him and Killer doing it.
Oh, if you see Kid fighting him, okay, I get it. See, this is my thing with it, right? I feel like it could be either one of two, right? I feel like Zorro and Wano, the reason why we haven't seen him anywhere near All Out, and the reason why Oda has quote-unquote been saving him, is either to have him go crazy and be in like very extreme diff situations in this arc, or because he was saving the fact that Zorro just like came out of the time skip crazy strong. It's either one of the two. I am leaning towards the first one though. The first one just makes more narrative sense to me. Zorro being much stronger than Luffy just doesn't make sense to me.
Silver, you can come through.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it just lit up.
I don't know. I just think that Zorro also just low diffing his right hand, kind of like trades him at that level as well. Like I don't know the gap between Killer and Kid. I probably
I have. But the thing is, I have. The reason why it's wild is because look, I have Killer at 16. I have Kid at 6. I have Zorro at 7. Yeah. And Zorro for Killer, right? And this just, since I have vice captains comparable to their captains, this just kind of seems a bit wild, right? But I do think I understand there's arguments to be made for the entire Smile thing, that it isn't enough, but to me it is. That's why I do account for that. I don't think Killer is at his best right now, and that's why I'm scared.
I'm pretty sure Oda's going to make Killer look really good in this war, so...
Yeah, I do think so too. I feel like That low diff was like that fight. Okay, I'm not gonna call it a low diff. That Zorro versus Killer fight is way too many variables to like talk about. Way too many. We don't know who was more nerfed.
Yeah, it's nerfs and stuff. Yeah, but I don't know what the difference is now. Was Killer, which is like, I don't know how many days after. So if he does anything crazy, that Killer should be the same as the Killer that fought him. Besides the weapon thing, but like his
now the weapon thing even don't like you can even make a rebuttal for that if we being for real.
Yeah, I think the size like you can garner more force with that. You know what I'm saying? Bigger moment arm.
Yeah, but anyways, we've been on this for a second. Silvers, you wanna give us your number 6?
I got Kid right here, and aside from what Dritz said, Kid has always been portrayed to be somewhat similar to where Luffy is, and I know y'all said post Wano's y'all might put Zorro above Kid, but Oda has already stated that the only supernova he ever had any plans for long term was Kid, so I feel like post Wano Kid is going to be, you know, just as strong. He's going to gain just as much strength, if not more, to stay on par with Luffy. Everything else, Dritz explained it.
That's something though. Like I understand comparing, let's say, Kid, Luffy, all to like Yonko's. Like after Wano, they get closer, but them being so close to each other already, and them all getting boosts, I feel like that boost would be close to negligible between all three of them that they'll get after Wano. They'll still be on the same level before Wano as they were post Wano if you already have them on the same level now.
Okay, I get that. Yeah, I get that. Steve-O, here's your number 6. Entertain us.
Okay.
Entertain us.
My number 6 is Denjiro.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's dope. I fuck with it. Denjiro versus Kandra. Like is that a fight you can see happening?
Yes.
Like, okay. That would explain why you have Kandra so fucking high.
It's a one shot.
Alright, JD, if you are active, your number 6, please.
Eustace Kid.
Eustace Kid. Kiddo. You have to add the little O at the end. Vorio, hit me with your number 5. I know who it's gonna be, and I fucking respect you for it. Here's with it.
I gotta push the agenda, so I'm gonna put Zorro.
Hey, nah, it's more than just an agenda. I know you got some facts to support this, bro. It's not just an agenda. Zorro the GOAT.
Yeah.
Top tier portrayal, bro.
Zorro, like, there's not much facts. It's like how you
like. Look what he done to that. It's wild, man. Look what he done to that nigga. Look what he done to that nigga Pika. He ain't even used Ashura. Ashura is like a multiplier, so he can do.
He don't have Ashura no more.
I know Steve-O believes that too.
People always feel like he hasn't fought anybody and shit with Zorro, but like same time, that feat itself is pretty impressive.
Yeah, bro. Yes, bro. He picked up a mountain with his brute strength. If we're being for real, that's basically what he done. He basically picked up a mountain. Half a mountain.
Do you think Zorro has something beyond Ashura, possibly? Or is that the cap?
Go beyond.
I just feel like Indra could be that if there is ever gonna be something beyond it.
Susano.
The thing,
if
sorry, go ahead.
So like if there's fucking Ashura, I'm guessing there might be an Indra. So it's hard to say. It's hard to say.
Sharingan.
Maybe I'm thinking more Renegon. It would suit his design a bit more. Sharingan, the red clashing with the green. I don't think it works. But you see Renegon, that would look dope.
It does work.
The red clashing with the green, nah, man.
I mean, those are Christmas colors. How do they not work?
Hey, man. We got a €5 super chat for Vor. They said that's for Vor.
Hey, hold up. I'll be right back.
That's what my father said.
Hey, Matt, you gone? He's gone. I was gonna ask if it's number 5 real quick. Sin, what's your number 5, bro? Oh no, wait, sorry. I ain't even let Vor speak. Matt, what's your number 5 since you're going?
Kid. Captain Kido.
Alright, Vor, you wanna explain your number 5, or you think it's like?
It's just I want to say like it's just the way I look at the story and how all of Zorro's fights have gone. He's going into them basically. If you look at him, most of his fights, he's going in stronger, but his opponent has something that he has to overcome. If you look at that as Pika, all the fights, basically and I don't think he'll go into the fight stronger. I mean, I'm not strong, weaker.
Okay, so you think he's gonna fight King, and his issue in that fight isn't gonna be overall strength. It's gonna be having to deal with a flying opponent and someone who uses fire. Those two things. Yeah. I can understand that stance actually quite a bit, because he has gone into basically every fight, well, nearly every fight stronger than his opponent. There are some exceptions, but yeah, I get it. I get it.
And of course, like, you know, the most safe answer is to put King over Zorro, but I'm just thinking about how I think his fight will go, and how I've looked at almost all of Zorro's fights in the past, and I've looked back and I'm like, okay, his opponent wasn't really that strong, you know, stronger than him.
So you think, yeah. So you just, okay, I get it. You're just looking at the formula and you feel like it's gonna be stuck to. I get it. I just got a super chat asking me a question from Sam. If vice captains are close to captains, why is Killer not close to Kid? We need consistency. I explained that. I feel like Killer is nerfed right now. I feel like you can make arguments against the nerf, but I still go on. I go.
Crazy, PG.
Huh? Why is that crazy?
Because you always like use that whole Killer versus Zorro to hype up Zorro, and then now you.
I don't.
So it's kind of like.
I never use that to hype up Zorro. I literally say you can't use that fight for scaling.
Fiji. My question would be I would agree with that if we were still at the point where he was still Kamazo. But the only difference that we can recognize with Killer right now is that he just smiles, which does not affect combat.
I agree with you. Like, I don't think that.
So in the present time, how is that different?
So I am scaling Kamazo. Because logically, what the fuck changed from then to now? Until that's explained, I'm just gonna stick to that Kamazo that we saw. You know what I'm saying? Because what's changed? It doesn't. I understand now he's looking normal in his normal design, and the only difference is now that he smiles. But I do still think he's nerfed, and there's gonna be a. I think that plotline has a conclusion, and I feel like he's gonna be healed. That's what I think. That's the only reason why I still put him lower, because in my right mind, pre-Wano or like pre-time skip, Kid and Killer would be relatively close, on the same level. Maybe
so
not.
Is this a nerf that we can't actually see?
This is basically, yeah, to some degree, yeah.
Okay.
I can't really comprehend it. I just feel like that plot thread has something going for it that would include him being healed.
I don't know. I think that he's like nerfed, like personality wise, is different shit, and that's why he's gonna.
I mean that willpower is kind of a component when you look at fighting.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
overall power scaling. So I do account for that too. And in general,
power is so high already that I don't know. That's like something to put one over someone else. Like they're all like have crazy willpower.
Yeah. And in general, Sam, I want to quickly say this. I have Killer right next to Jack, right? And then, well, like just a bit under Jack, and then I have Kid. Well, I have Kid next to Zorro, which is like on the cusp of first commander level already. So to me, that's not a drastic difference. There's just a lot of people in between them, for sure. But it's not the most drastic difference ever. Even like the nerf, I don't think it's that massive. I just feel like it's present. And without that nerf, they'll be much closer. But even then, I feel like vice captains and captains, even though I do say they're close, I don't think they're equal. I feel like the only one that's actually equal is Zorro and Luffy, because of statements from Oda himself that has put them on the exact same level, and because of the nature of their characters. Whereas with Rayleigh, Roger, I'm making a distinction, but they're on the same level. With, you know, Beckman and Shanks, I'm making a distinction, but they're on the same level. So yeah. So there's not a massive difference between Killer and Kid right now, but the difference would be smaller if he wasn't nerfed. Is the easiest way I can explain it. Anyways, Sin, you wanna hit us with your number 5, bro?
Yeah, King at number 5.
You got King at number 5. Bet. Matt already went. Dritz, do you got? Can I guess? I'm gonna guess you have King.
Yamato.
Yo,
and I'll explain. This is a very simple reason. This is probably the most thing that's willing to change on my list. No, because one of the hardest things to talk about when it comes to Yamato is why is he even in the plot? What purpose does he serve? Does he matter outside of Wano, or is he just a Wano specific thing?
Next knock.
And because he's strong, I feel like he might be used to nerf Kaido.
Okay, that makes sense.
Damn.
Okay. With Yamato, it's like, to me, it's like, I don't know. One thing is kind of a reach, but I don't know. You think we could see Yamato versus Weevil if Weevil pulls up?
I mean, that would kind of be like a weird
That would
matchup
for the sake, just for the sake of two Yonko sons going at it. Just for the fan service, bro. I need it.
Yeah. That would be better than him fighting Marco if he could pull up.
Weevil, if he pulls up. I mean, why? Marco, there's actually a narrative there.
So they both come to an island to fight when and then they just cancel each other out. Like, what's the point of even doing that?
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
You feel like you'd rather have Marco play a different role.
Yeah, exactly.
Like their fight could be somewhere else. Why Wano? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, I get that. Yamato, respect. I love it. Jagan, I'm guessing. Okay, no, you've already said Yamato. Who have you got number 5, bro?
King.
Bet. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting you to have King above Luffy, but you got Luffy above King. There's no real reason behind this. It's kind of self-explanatory. Draco, number 5.
Luffy.
Oof. So you and Jagan came to a disagreement finally.
Yeah.
Why do you think King is stronger than Luffy?
Just not really much of a distinction. I still think Luffy still has stuff he gotta polish out for him to be cemented truly above other first commanders. And I do think that King is above Katakuri from what we've seen in Katakuri. So I just gave King the benefit of the doubt here. And so, so it's the perfect post Wano definitely King situation. King has an amazing double fruit. I don't know how he uses fire, as well as him being I'd assume we haven't really seen yet an amazing swordsman. So all those together, he can compete with Luffy in terms of durability. I don't know about speed, but he can fly, so I'm assuming his speed is decently up there. So and Luffy is kind of weaker to swords as well. But yeah.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, that's kind of like a matchup between Luffy versus King rather than overall power. But I get it. One thing I'd say is
hey, can I interrupt y'all real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Silvers, I'm about to go on a smoke break, so.
Alright, go. Give us your fucking top 5. Hurry up, bro.
No. I'm gonna stay in here. I'm gonna switch to my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, relax, man. You trying to kick me out?
I think that besides the sword itself, based on his him being a Zoan and Zoans being ferocious and durable, the same way Luffy is, and I said, the speed is kind of in question for me. I'd say, and him being a swordsman kind of inclines me to think he's a hockey master in terms of Ryo and stuff like that. So in terms of that alone, I can see them being a good matchup, and then the swordsman kind of puts them over the top for me between Luffy and him. But I say it's at the same level. That's a whole Luffy just needs to get Ryo better and
you have. So you said you think Cat and Luffy right now is a toss up, and you have King above Cat, so it makes sense.
Sense. I have Luffy overall above Cat, but due to the match with the stickiness, I'd say it's a toss.
Oh, okay.
It's Luffy, King, Katakuri, Luffy, Cat, King. Yeah.
Bet. I got it.
So my next one too, so it'll just be King. We talked about it.
Silvers, who you got number 5, bro?
Who do I have at number 6? Kid. Yeah, the obvious next step is Luffy.
Got you. Steve-Bo, it's your turn, brother. Hit us with it.
My number 5 is Yamato.
Good man.
I'm not even gonna ask. It's kind of self-explanatory. We've kind of gone through it. Yamato has a case to be that strong. Will he be? I mean, we'll find out in the next few chapters, I guess.
Of course he won't.
Yeah, I don't think you will.
I mean, to put him higher.
He's gonna serve what's his narrative? Okay,
Steve-O, you're drunk.
He's gonna give Luffy a secret to
I'm
be
straight
bad,
edge.
something like that. I don't know. Same way just saying nerf, but I don't know if it's gonna be a strength kind of nerf.
Shout out to the Commodore.
Alright, Jay. Number 5, brother.
King.
Yes.
Alright, my number 5 is King as well. I'm liking the fact that I ain't seen Marco yet in anybody's list. I'm really fucking liking that. Vor, number 4, bro.
Number 4 is Luffy.
Luffy, love to see it. I mean, no need to explain that. Sin, number 4.
Got Luffy at number 4.
Luffy. Matt B.
Marco.
Smoking. If you think Luffy's stronger than Marco right now, you smoking. But all right. Drit's number 4.
You can I just give the rest of mine because I feel like the rest of these are just like really, really self-explanatory.
Yeah, same here. So I'm gonna skip Drit's. Big Mom Luffy. Or Luffy Big Mom Kaido. Luffy Big Mom Kaido.
I was about to fucking say, bro. No, hold up. No, we're gonna have to have this discussion. Dritz, just give me your next 2, but I want to go through the top 2 together because I'm guessing everyone has the same top 2. But I want to see if there's an outlier. So we just want to do that.
I mean, can we just all give it at the same time and then talk about it?
I bet. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's a bet.
I mean, that kind of accomplishes the same thing, right? Because then we can.
It does. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So top 4, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
King, Marco, Big Mom, Kaido.
King, yeah, mine's is the same as Drit's. Just put mine in there.
Mine the same too.
Mine the same as well.
So Marco, Big Mom, Kaido. Okay. I think like a lot of us have the same. So Vor, is yours the same?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. Draco the same. Mine is the same, but I'll just put Luffy there. JD, what's your top 4, bro?
Marco, Luffy, Big Mom, Kaido.
Okay, smoking again. We need to address this. Stebo, top 4.
King, Marco, Big Mom, Kaido.
Okay, I was expecting some wildness, but I respect it. King, Marco, Big Mom, Kaido. Silvers?
King, Marco, Big Mom, Kaido.
Wow, look at that.
And then Jagan.
Luffy, Marco, Big Mom, Kaido.
Boom.
So, I think so thank God everybody has Kaido top 1. Thank God.
I think Big Mom and Kaido are interchangeable. I just put them up there.
There's only like a couple people in the community that would like, if you put your money down to it, would choose someone over Kaido. That choose Big Mom over Kaido. I think.
Yeah, I get it. But we are gonna have to address this. Matt and Jay, you think Luffy is stronger than Marco?
Yes.
Why do you think this?
Why?
Plot.
Well, Jay,
I like how unapologetic he is.
Jay is just shouting. He's just unmuting, saying a word, and then going back to what he's doing.
Bro, same.
I don't even think Jay at his computer no more.
Yeah, I don't think he is, bro. I don't think he is. Matt, you want to explain this, or is it like you don't really like?
Well, I just don't think that people are putting enough stake in the fact that Luffy has been training since he got to Wano. And I think that the next time we see him fight, he's just going to be significantly stronger. I mean, when I had when Luffy left Whole Cake, I didn't have Luffy stronger than a first hand or a right hand commander. I had him like right there in the mix. Like at the time that he left Wano, I'd probably put Sabo, Marco, and who else is there? Ben Beckman in front of him. And then I think he's comfortably in front of the rest. And